All right, everyone, welcome back in for some Carthage Rocket League NECC action. I'm Hustle, joined here with Wolfstrike. How are you doing today, Wolfstrike?
Good. Good. Exciting. We got all three teams on stream today.
Yeah, all three teams are on stream today, and we got one more exciting thing. It is senior night. We got three lucky seniors. You're going to see the first one here today.
It's one on each team, too. It
Yeah.
really makes it really nice and easy.
Lots of action tonight. But looking at our first senior, it's going to be TJ Buckman. You guys know him as Blaze Cupid. He's been with us for 3 years now, and really a big impact. Pretty much every single team he's been on, he's been the captain. His freshman year, he was on Carthage White and Gray. They ended up making it to WCRL in the play-ins, had a brief run there, and then his sophomore year, he was on Carthage Black for both semesters, and then this year, he's heading Carthage White. This Carthage White team has been something, but that's thankful. That's thank to his leadership. He's got a younger player in Akko and then a freshman in It's Slurp, and those two players have been playing out of their mind just like he has been. But one thing that Blaze brings to this program that isn't in every single player is just a big leadership quality, and you can see that in the way that he interacts with his teammates, with the way that he interacts with everybody else. But that has uplifted this team, and that's for one of the reasons why this team is, I believe, 4-1 on the season right now.
They're 5-1.
5-1?
Yeah, it can't be 4-1 because it's week 7.
But isn't there a bye?
No.
Okay, they're 5-1. But we're going to be taking a look at his stats in just a second because he's going to be our player of the week to watch. It says he's a senior, but he's a junior in his 3rd year, but he's from Racine, Wisconsin, played at Horlick for 4 years. I hear he took down X-Ray, so
yeah,
he's basically better than X-Ray.
Better than X-Ray.
But he's been a 3-year starter on Black and White. Didn't include Gray, but he's there for a semester. And he was a 4-year starter back in high school. He's actually a big part of that program there at Horlick. I don't think they really have an esports program without him at this current moment. But for all 4 years, he was getting teammates, leading the team there just as much. Over this season, he's got 25 goals on 89 shots, 28% shooting, 3rd in goals and shooting on the team. But that's just because the rest of these boys are showing out, especially Jimmy and Akko. They're both playing out of their minds. Also, 18 assists, 3rd on the team there, and 26 saves, 36 demos, getting it done whenever needs. But what do you have to say about Blaze's play? We've seen him a couple times on stream, but there's more to that. He's been playing all year. What have you noticed out of his play?
Yeah, I mean, he's been a really good, I think, just mostly a facilitator, too. He's been able to kind of you can see the set plays they're running and all that in their games, and it's a lot of that starts, I'm sure, with Blaze's communication, with his passing, and you might not score, but you can definitely see, as you watch them, a game or Carthage White play out, you can definitely see his influence in just calling shots, calling positioning, and it really sets them up for success.
One thing that you guys might not have heard out of us is the kitchen sink, as named by Blaze. It's based off of a kickoff strategy that is the Gentlemates kickoff. It's a little bit the Gentlemates kickoff is a little bit harder, and White wasn't able to pull it off. But what they do in the kitchen sink is basically just throw everybody at the ball off the kickoff, and there's a couple of goals that have gone in, more than a couple, and that's the kind of.
Would they have that one week, 3 kickoff goals in 15 seconds or something?
That's the thing about this Carthage White team. They're scrappy. They play hard. They'll get all into it, and we're gonna be seeing some of that action today. But as we said, Blaze has just been such a huge part of that. But going into this, we're playing Michigan JV's team. Not exactly a great showing on the season for them.
Okay,
but
I thought we were gonna get a kickoff goal immediately.
Not exactly.
Oh, that would have been great.
Not exactly at the top of the leaderboard, but this is a little bit of a grudge match. Michigan is headed by Coach Palmer, the former director here at Carthage since Coach Robert took over. But so this game means a little bit more, but it means a lot to Blaze. And this Carthage White team wants to keep on going, get a little momentum after their loss last week. But it's going to be important to get a win this week as you go into the playoffs. And sure, we know that Blaze in his final season is going to want to have a deep playoffs run, possibly a national run. But there's the first shot from Akko. It's going to be saved easily by Four, I believe. B4.
Yeah. I'm just going to say Kugelman, honestly. I don't know. I saw 50 there from Blaze. Akko on an attack here, but not going to get past that. Blurp, pinch out. Akko is there. Rebound's coming out, but cleared out by Michigan.
Yeah, that one will get away, and Carthage will have to retreat back. But a lot of those plays where Carthage is really aggressive in the front court, they can get some good opportunities based off passes between each other, taking the 50s against the opponents. And they just do a good job as well of being quick back. When they realize that they're kind of out of their element, they got to start going. And
Blaze! Senior night. You just have to.
He's going to get us started with a 69-mile-per-hour shot from outside the box, using the corner of his car to slam it in there, and there's just no chance for that Michigan JV defense. Getting us going early with 1:20 passed. And Carthage, as they like to play aggressive, look for them to keep the score piling on. You don't want to be sitting here for the entire game with a 1-2 goal lead. They're going to want to try and get after this team, make them make mistakes, and we'll see that out of the play in this next couple minutes.
Oh, Blaze just missing that one there, but
it's going to be a breakaway for Michigan. B. Forb going to have an opportunity off the miss from Blaze and the miss by It's Slurp.
Yeah.
Not exactly what you want to see, but those are the kind of things easy to overcome, and you see the boys smiling right now. Still game one, still a lot of time in game one.
Still riding the high of that. I don't know, how long is that speech?
Just so if you're wondering what we're referencing, Blaze had about a 5-minute speech,
Something
I think.
like that.
It was under the money line, but
I cannot.
But I'm sure his teammates and everybody in the arena right now is riding high on that, and look for that momentum and exciting play to come into this game on senior night for all three of the teams playing tonight, but specifically for Carthage White up on the field right now.
Just gotta kind of bounce right in front of the net and not much able to really come here. Michigan really boost started. Carthage had a chance to reset, and that's not what you want to see if you're Michigan.
There's a pass mid. The shot's going to be on the mark. Back to Blaze Cupid. Second goal of the day. And we saw Blaze was third in goal scoring, and we're talking about how he's a good facilitator, but there's the second shot of the game. He's going to find the mark, and maybe he's coming out shooting today looking to make his mark on senior night.
I wonder if they're just funneling everything to him. Funnel him, let him stat pad final night.
Maybe Akko took the over on Blaze's goals
Great
today.
save by Slurp there. Kicked out here to middle. Blaze is right there.
But Blaze will get it over him. Limited boost.
Oh.
Can't get it under before. Will get the save. A trade of demos will relieve the pressure for a moment, but Michigan, we've been talking about how low they are on boost there. They won't be able to get the job done as Akko's going to be right back on the attack mid.
Just missed that boost, that 100 in the corner.
Slurp could not get there, but Blaze Cupid will have an opportunity. He's getting touched off the wall into a 50. Not able to carry it as far as he wants, but Akko's going to take a shot. And a miss by B. Forb. Carthage takes the 2-goal lead. And that's just some of that Carthage White play style of just taking the opportunities when you get them and putting the other team on their backs, making them make a play, and the moment got the best of B. Forb, and Carthage is going to take that lead.
He could have also been trying to read maybe a touch off of Blaze there.
Yeah, Blaze was up there making things difficult, and if B. Forb tried to go after the ball that was hit by Akko, he might not have had a great shot. There's a pass mid! This time, Michigan saw the writing on the wall and took the 50, not allowing Blaze to get the hat trick. But
boost there too, dude.
Carthage is still on attack. Blaze Cupid off the sidewall. He's going to have to touch it out. Oh, Slurp will help him out with the pass across, but before a rough skim, it's going to be back to his teammate. Carthage still up 2 goals, and they just keep locking this Michigan team in their half.
It's like they're just, relentless assault here from Carthage.
That one's going to get over Blaze's head.
Good 50 by Slurp.
Will get it out.
Another good 50 by Slurp. Blaze with another chance here, but kicked out. No dart. Getting it past Slurp. Taking up the wall, looking for a solo play. Oh, it's not a solo play at all.
Michigan had an opportunity there, but they weren't able to commit. Trying
Blaze
to keep
gets
the
50
pressure.
off. Slurp back, flips it, clear. Blaze, huge demo.
The ball from Jimmy will push it over.
Flick.
Off the backboard, not there, and Carthage still up 2 goals with 40 seconds remaining. It's go time for Michigan. Trying to get some of that magic that's been working for Carthage was the infield passes, but Carthage saw it, took care of it, and now Slurp on the counterattack. He can be shut down. Time winding down. We're about to cross 30 seconds, and can Michigan really get anything going in the last 30 seconds of play here?
Akko, good demo dodge there, but B4 does miss again. Echo slightly missing there. Slurp gets it center. Blaze is there!
The hat trick for Blaze Cupid. The back of the net wide open for him. Akko's going to take a 50. Next teammate up and Slurp will do another 50, and then Blaze cleaning things up will find the back of the net. 4-1. This game seems out of reach for Michigan.
Yeah, 16 seconds left. If you're Michigan, you're really just hoping for maybe an exit goal, get momentum onto your side.
Blaze trying to tack on one more. Cuckoo Man will be back. No Dart trying to get it over at one. He gets it, but Akko greatness taking a demo. Blaze Cupid on the break.
No.
You see the reaction from Blaze there on the right side screen. He wanted number 4 today. It won't come.
Akko could have hit it over too.
Yeah.
But I think he didn't want to steal it.
He probably told them not to.
Don't steal it. Don't steal it.
Well, 513 points for Blaze Cupid. Pure dominance. But it was much to thank to some great play out of his teammates, especially getting the ball to him in some open space and letting him take some shots on net. That's going to be game 1 going to Carthage Firebirds White, and Michigan JV is looking back on a game that really got out of hand early. They gave up the first one, and then they got it back, tied things up, and then it just seemed like Blaze and the rest of the Carthage White team took over. It seemed like a lot of the opportunities could have came from being in the air, and Carthage White wasn't taking advantage of that. No. And if Michigan is able to kind of press that level of gameplay a little bit more, they might be able to find some more success on offense. But right now, they're low on boost. They're not able to get the ball out of their half, and that's just a tough place to be in if you're a team.
No. So because Carthage White, like, they're one of their play styles is you watch. We're going. Okay, it's like a relentless attack almost. It's like like the kitchen sink. It's like it's waves on waves of attack.
Yeah,
and you just don't have a chance to get out.
As Quinton just said, it's just so hard to get out of that situation. Carthage White's going to try and push that again. A good stand from Blaze on defense will thwart the early attack. Michigan trying to get on that way out. Akko the pop. Oh. What a save on the goal line. Michigan keeping that one out. I think it was Cuckoo Man, but I'm not entirely sure. No, he doesn't have a save, so one of the other players. Michigan,
might have been no Dart.
I think Michigan's taking a little bit of a stronger attack, and specifically on defense, being a little bit quicker to the ball to keep Carthage out of the box.
It does seem like they're looking for more like long balls out instead of trying to play it out themselves.
Slurp's going to have an opportunity.
They're just booming it down the field.
Yeah, it's a good strategy to try and relieve pressure, but you force yourself back on defense quickly when with almost a free ball for Carthage White. That time they'll get it out of the play, and Slurp's gonna have to make a read off the backboard. He'll be able to
knocked in by no Dart, cleared out by Blaze.
Slurp up again. He's low boost. No backboard read for him. Just short in the boost department. Blaze leaving it for Akko, and a minute has passed. We've seen a lot more. There's the flip reset.
I forgot they have that now. I forgot they have the indicator
now. Showing it off in the first week of play. And Blaze Cupid trying to show off the mechs that he's gotten over these past couple years. See if any of his teammates have anything to say about it either, but still got to get the ball out of their half. And Michigan starting to follow up on their touches a little bit better. That's going to leave Slurp to be the man on the back wall. He'll be able to get it done, but before, right back mid, it's going to bounce over the net, and Blaze Cupid will have to collect. Can he get it over? No Dart, no. No Dart, another 50. Akko up.
Command.
Underneath him. Oh, Michigan will not strike first.
The pressure for Michigan, though, is building fast, and it's Carthage has to get something done to maybe relieve it, just even a little bit of time.
Kukuman's got a free sidewall, but Slurp, wow.
Oh, that was almost in, too.
So red. So much back and forth play here, and Michigan seems to have gathered a little bit more aggressiveness.
They're out of boost again. Carthage's rotations off ball too, just to recoup mid boost. They just get an offensive play, get the ball out, and then just mid boost, steal the mid boost.
For the ceiling, he's still got the flip. Shut down by Kukuman. Slurp, next man up to the backboard. Is there someone for Carthage to shoot? No. Akko tries to keep it in. He's low boost.
Yeah,
before we'll clear it away.
Oh, cool shot.
Michigan still being put on their back wall on occasion, and this time they'll be able to clear things out. Akko on the side wall, gets it around one. Before will step up and make the play. Blaze with the clang out. Slurp has to run quite a while to get there, and he'll be able to be the first one there, but Michigan will leave it. No Dart stepping up to make the play, and we've gone 3 minutes scoreless after a 5-goal first game here. Maybe this is the recipe to success for Michigan to shut Carthage out a little bit here, maybe come away with a goal in a low-scoring game.
I mean, you did see, like, last game, Michigan's one goal was off of a missed play by Carthage. And Blaze will score as we talk about it.
Michigan now behind 1 as Blaze Cupid picks up where he left off last game. Acko finding him again. He's going to pick up, I believe, his 3rd assist of the series. Trying to feed the big man.
The passing synergy is insane today. Just hitting everything. It's perfect.
Carthage trying to tack things on again. The kickoff won't go their way. Kukumen with the ball and the boost, but he's going to be taken out by Acko. Shot! No Dart just off the post. He's going off again for the bump, and his teammate dies just as well.
Acko gets a backflip! Acko he doesn't have.
He messes him into Blaze again! Blaze!
It's you just can't. This is ridiculous at this point.
Acko taking advantage of the miscue. He's gonna find Blaze in the midfield, and it's slotted top left. Blaze Cupid puts Michigan in the hole one more. Now it's go time for sure because 40 seconds wasn't enough to get one last game. Now you got a mid 20. Both players from Michigan going for that one, trying to make something happen, and No Dart will have to step up. Shot off the mark.
Acko clears it out to the side, but he'll pop up here in the middle. Another passing. Okay.
That one will not find the mark for Carthage, but they're still threatening. Pass mid from Blaze. Slurp won't be able to beat it before.
Beat Acko to the ball, and we'll take a chance.
Reset
he runs out of boost.
Oh, we didn't get it. Blaze won't be able to shut that one down, and Michigan trying to make something happen. No Dart finds Forb in the midfield. Can't get a great touch on it, though. No Dart stepping up again. Kukuman just caught out of, and he'll be able to get back, but Slurp will 50 it. It'll go all the way down to the Carthage half. This is an opportunity for Michigan. Can they make something happen? Blaze shuts it down, and now it just seems like the pressure is not what it was at the beginning of the game.
Another pass for Acko.
It's a 3-on-1. Can Blaze step up and make the play?
Okay, Senior Night Blaze might be like a different breed here, because what is this? He's just everywhere.
Carthage now 15 seconds away from a Game 2 victory.
Before pass middle, gets a demo as well onto Blaze, but
Blaze on it, tries to go stealing, he'll not get it, but he'll leave it for Slurp. Slurp, not a lot of boost. Won't be able to take one for the roads. Ball's still up.
Carthage will take this game though, for sure now.
Blaze mid to Acko. Shut down by Michigan. Forb on it this time, popped up again. It will hit the ground, and Carthage is going to take game number 2. But Blaze, 404 points this game, and it's just, what really is there to do if you're Michigan, and it's just one guy that's making all these shots. 5 out of the 6 goals in this series are coming from Blaze Cupid, and really, what is the answer? Because you had the pressure at the start of the game, you couldn't convert on any of the opportunities, and last game you got one off of a miscue by Carthage White. So it just seems like it's Carthage White's series to lose. And what does Michigan have to say about it?
Like, it's even just like the points are just, there's just no. They only had 3 shots. Even they had all that pressure. What felt like all the pressure in the early game, and they only got 3 shots out of it is kind of ridiculous. Like, it's a credit also to the Carthage defense. They're clearing everything. Like, I don't think I've seen really Michigan have a great chance.
Yeah, there's not really much to go off of if you're Michigan, but I think the one thing is gonna have to be a little bit more carefulness about the boost consumption and usage. When
demo here right off the bat.
Next man up.
Kukuman.
Wow, Michigan's gonna get one off the break here. Kickoff goes off the wall. B4 making the play. No Dart putting a shot. Slurp's gonna give it his best effort, and the second effort isn't enough. Michigan off to an early lead. See if they can keep things going. Maybe step up the defense. You got a little bit of that stress off of you now. You don't have to worry about scoring. And now you can really focus on the defensive end, but Blaze trying to knot things up right away. Off the wall, he won't be able to get it done. And Michigan still threatening. No Dart. Shot. Won't find the mark. And now we'll see if Michigan can settle in here and maybe find a little bit more rhythm in this game when facing
Find a little more
Carthage.
rhythm. Find a little another goal maybe. So just something to kind of like settle the nerves. Because even at a 1-goal game, you have not been able to stop this Carthage team from scoring. You have to find maybe another to even feel comfortable at all.
Yeah, but it just seems like this Carthage team is so
On net, Echo gets the save and clear.
they're so confident in on defense. They're taking the ball to wherever they want it to be and making Michigan make plays that they're not used to. And it seems like every time there's kind of a little bit of space, Carthage is going to take it and find a teammate, find the ball downfield, and make things stop. But No Dart's going to have an opportunity. Not a lot of
Echo
boost.
cuts it off.
And Carthage, the defense reigns supreme there. Breakaway. Echo can't find Blaze
Looking for Blaze,
mid.
though.
Slurp will step up and find Blaze mid. Shot. He'll play it slow. Can he get it around?
Echo! Echo just, yeah, all the work done there still by Blaze, but
All 3 players from Carthage stepping up, but
Yeah.
Blaze will get it around 1, make an uncomfortable save for B-Forb, and Echo stepping up to clean things up, giving this a tie game in Michigan. The lead evaporated in just a minute time, so you're gonna have to go back on the attack here. Can't be as slow and patient.
I feel like too, like I think they caught Carthage a little off guard on that first one. Went for the immediate demo play off kickoff, and just kind of caught him off guard and converted it. But
Yeah, I think if I'm Michigan here and I'm trying to see what is going to work in the next coming minutes and games, the big thing to note is that when Carthage takes these opportunities, when you give them space, they're not this superb mechanical team that's going to get the ball over you every time. If you save your boost for those opportunities, you're going to be able to get plays and get the touches away from them.
oh, self bump here. Slurp will take control on the backboard. He'll drop
Bad
down.
opportunity.
Plays to the corner. Echo here with a chance. Blocked off.
That's some good play out of that Michigan defense, but was it enough? Slurp not able to take the shot. He's
Gets
going
the
to pick up a
demo
demo
back.
on No Dart. Limited boost, goes for the reset. He's got it. Fakes it, leaves it for Echo off the backboard. Jimmy, Slurp, sorry, low boost. Cuckoo Man trying to get the counterattack going. No Dart, low boost, tries to dive on the ball, and Blaze will be able to take control of it and find Slurp on the outlet. Blaze on it again with full boost to the backboard. Demo's the man on the backboard. Michigan will get it away. And now we're still tied. 2 minutes and 10 seconds remaining. Both teams having some opportunities, but it seems like Carthage has more. And let's see if that pressure is going to work its way to a goal, or if Michigan will be able to find that one opportunity that they were able to find in game 1 and at the beginning of this game.
Yeah, it's just like Michigan. I feel like their 2 goals have come kind of on a time where they've been able to catch Carthage off guard, a little unorganized. But it's hard really to do that when you can't really get the ball out of your own half. Because like this half field defense here from Carthage is just any ball they even try to get out, it's just immediately recycled back into their half.
Yeah, there's some great play coming out of these Carthage boys. That shot almost finding the mark, but even the physical plays coming out. We've seen Echo going through a few demos over the series, but though there's Blaze trying to take one of his own. Nobody's home for him to pick up. Oh, there's a pass mid. It's over Echo's head. Cuckoo Man finds the mark, and there Carthage trying to hold on for just a second with the possession, and Slurp slams
Yeah,
it
just
over
a
Echo's
miss.
head.
Slightly missed pass, and like this is like again, this is where Michigan has to push the issue though. They
Yeah.
have to push this issue of, okay, we got one. Now we have to try to take advantage of the kind of that disorganization that comes with being scored on immediately.
There was an opportunity, but No Dart was low
Double
boost.
fake.
Blaze trying to knot things up, but he won't be able to find the mark. Forb on it this time. No Dart trying to help out, but he's going to be met by Blaze Cupid in the air. And 1 minute remaining, under 1 minute, with Carthage down 1 goal. The shot!
Oh, okay,
Blaze
you steal that.
Cupid.
You steal
I
that.
think that was a little bit of a steal. Echo did much of the heavy lifting here, but
Great
you know,
play, solo play from Echo.
that looks savable. Blaze had it. That was some goal securement right there. Blaze is, I think, second of the game. I'm not sure.
No, Echo at the first one.
Echo at the first.
Oh,
Seventh of the
kitchen sink
series,
here.
though.
Everyone's up front of the ball.
Carthage. It's still anyone's game here between them and Michigan, but Carthage now has the momentum for a second, and let's see if that'll pay off. 450
down,
to the
but-
back wall. No Dart on very low boost. Has to give it away
All
to
of-
Blaze.
Carthage have 200 full boost tanks, but
Akko will be able to secure control of that one. Can he make something happen? One
Blaze
touch
gets
up
that
to
mid
himself.
boost too off the rotation.
Pops over. B4 will shut it down. This time Blaze on the sidewall. Touches up to himself. No Dart on the back wall. Can he shut it down? Blaze again. Won't be able to find it. No Dart gets the job done, and now 6 seconds remaining in regulation. This is a high stress time for both teams. Carthage trying to force game number, a match point. Michigan trying to get back in this series. Here's the kickoff. No kitchen sink tried for Carthage, but it'll be Michigan's ball.
Does get bumped off of it slightly by Slurp, but
Shot on net. Slurp will send it away, and now it's a free sidewalk.
I heard a
It's
demo.
off the ceiling.
I'm not sure
Can't
who
get
it
the
was. I think it was on
reset. Can he
Michigan.
control? B4, but looked like picked up a demo on the back wall there. Relieved a little bit of the attack, but still Carthage has a man or two that can take the ball to the air, and you got to worry about that if you're Michigan. A 50 on the goal line. No Dart not close enough to follow it up, and Akko will be able to flick it around. 30 seconds have passed in overtime, but Carthage still on the attack that they've had in regulation. Can Michigan step up and make a stop and get a counterattack? The fake by Blaze Cupid. Akko stepping up to keep that pressure going, and Michigan still on their half shot mid. Off the post!
it's in! Blaze!
Lots of action there on that play. Akko's gonna find a way to get it off the wall. Slurp diving in. It's gonna go off the post again.
When did Slurp touch that?
Right before it hit the right post. I
Okay,
think.
that's what I thought.
It's off the post again, and Blaze Cupid, the man of the hour, will step in and get the game-winning goal. 4:31 for him this game, and it just seems like no one's gonna be able to stop him. It's senior night Blaze, and he's on his game today. And Michigan, though they fought hard this game and had the opportunities, they took advantage of them. Carthage White still overcame them. So what really can you do? In game 4 here, you're trying to start and claw your way back out of this hole to a reverse sweep, but nothing's working. Cuckoo Man puts up 648 points, and it's not going to do anything.
Like, No Dart's still almost 500 again. Like, they're putting up the points, but it just...
They outscored Carthage.
By a million, almost. Not a million.
I think they had like 10 saves as a team, so you're on defense too much. You got to get it out of your half.
But they seem to do very well on, like, the aggressive plays. They got that aggressive positioning from Cuckoo Man twice was what allowed them to get both of their goals. Akko with a fake there.
He can't get up to it, but there's an opportunity for Michigan. B4, it's off the post. A miss by Carthage. This is
Still a
Michigan's
chance here.
opportunity, and
Gets cleared out by Akko.
Akko step up and
Doesn't
make
get
a
a
play
touch past
again.
No Dart, but
No Dart
Look
now
for a
trying
middle
pass mid.
pass.
Cuckoo Man's up, and he's not got the right angle. Blaze Cupid, a weak clear.
B4
B4
is
to the
there. Look at the
backboard.
double.
Michigan threatening 30 seconds into this game. A pass mid from No Dart to Cuckoo Man again. Wait, No Dart off the
Touch.
backboard.
Pass
Drop down! Oh. Something
You can
has
see
clicked in this Michigan team. They're playing a lot better together. Nothing to show from it right now, but this series, it's a proof to Carthage White that Michigan's not going to go down without a fight, and this isn't going to be Blaze's walk in the park for senior night. They're going to have to step up on defense a little bit if you're going to keep this Michigan team out of the net. And Carthage has risen to the occasion so far, but can
Right
they
now,
keep this up
Michigan
for as long?
has so much pressure. Good pinch out by Blaze.
Jimmy tries to pinch mid, but it'll go the wrong way, and B4 on the counterattack. Limited boost. He's going to take a 50. The ball's in no man's land. Can No Dart beat? Akko's on the sidewall. It's over his head. No Dart. Can he get the bump?
Looking for a bump.
Blaze gets one, and it's enough to stop the attack. Michigan will not convert once again.
Chance
this
here from No
time-
Dart. Bouncing down. Cleaned up by Slurp. Great demo here from Blaze. Kind of denying that second wave of attacks. Akko to the backboard. Gonna drop down, but there, Blaze takes control. Ooh, quite control. But again, you see these situations where like Carthage will slip up and like lose a little bit of control of the ball, and Michigan's just out of boost.
Yeah, it's just they're trying to pick up the attack, and it seems like it's been better than the last couple games, but still some opportunities are going out the wayside when Carthage needs, when Carthage is making those mistakes. But Michigan really needs those to get back in this game. There's a 50 from them. It's going to go over the head of the first man, but Slurp will clear it up. B4, oh, that's mid. He's going to be backboard to get it away.
Out of boost, too, though.
Shut down by Blaze. Next man up is Akko off the post. Unfortunately, Carthage will not convert on that one. Blaze trying to get right back to it. He's bumped off. physical play coming off on both sides, and now we passed the midway mark of this game 4. Michigan. Oh, the team pinch!
Oh!
No! It won't go. Michigan needs to find something because it seems like Carthage is getting the better of the opportunities.
Great bump from Acco there, too.
There's a drop off to Blaze. The double.
Oh,
Note art
defended off.
Clears it out. And Michigan still
drop down
able
middle.
to follow it up with
B4
B4
does clear.
on the ball. Blaze, Ceiling Chow. He's going to get a piece of it, but B4 not able to recover in time, and Acco will
Seemed
be
like he landed a
able
little.
to get it out. Minute 45 remaining in this game. Scoreless still, but as I say that, Cuckoo Man!
Is it Acco with that save?
Cuckoo Man cannot find the top of the net because Acco is there, pinching it off the crossbar, and Carthage White still in this game just as much as Michigan is, but Michigan's opportunities are not there! Jimmy
Cuckoo Man
can't get it!
Cuckoo Man with an insane double save there.
Back
Knocked
man,
down
Blaze.
Slurp. That was Slurp. Acco forward, cleared out by Note Art. Blaze will cut it off.
The ball
Acco
is
demo.
flying around this map. Nobody's got control of it. Both teams tasked with incredible saves, and they're rising to the occasion. We've crossed the minute mark, and now can one of these teams find it before regulation, or are we going to have another overtime? B4 wants to get it done right here. Both of his teammates stepping up to make the play, but
Huge
now he's
double commit
alone
there.
on defense.
Blaze
the
knocked down.
shots.
Oh, he was looking for a pass there middle.
Carthage not able to get down quick enough to make something of the miscue, and now it's going to be Slurp trying to keep possession for a second. He's limited in the boost department. Acco will try and step up and make a clear, but it'll be 50'd out by Michigan. There's another opportunity. Note Art lone on defense by himself with limited boost. He'll be able to get the job done.
20 seconds left here. Both teams really want this last goal. Carthage wants to send this series home now.
Blaze, we've seen him be big in these moments this series. Does he have it in him, or will one of his teammates rise to the occasion, or is Michigan going to have a hero? It's going to get them back in this series. We're about to get out of regulation here. If no other team is able to find the mark, it's going to drop to overtime. It looks like a kitchen sink opportunity. No, I don't think so. This time Carthage will play it safe. Jimmy Slurp off the sidewall. He'll get
Steals
the boost.
that boost too, which is massive. He's now B4X to go for
Demo
a
by
play.
B4.
Does get the boost as well. Will have a potential run.
That one thwarted out by Carthage's defense. This time Slurp on the shot. Off the backboard.
Drops down.
Blaze
Cupid!
the
winner!
Senior night
it's
Blaze. Couldn't have wrote it better myself.
He has what, all but one or two goals?
We'll talk about Blaze's shot, but I think Jimmy kind of got that one done.
Yeah, I think so,
He did
too.
get it over the head of that last man. And Blaze Cupid, MVP from all 4 games today, and there's a reason he was our player to watch. I mean, it might be because he's old, but it was also because he rose to the occasion today, and that's going to be a quick series, 4-0. Carthage White cements their spot as the top 1 seed in their division conference going into playoffs next week, and picks up the rivalry win against Michigan. Coach Palmer will have to hear about that one on X. So as we look forward to the rest of tonight, we've got 2 more games, so stay with us. I think we're going to have a post-game interview with Blaze, though. But Carthage Black and Carthage White will be playing later tonight. The game is supposed to start at 7 o'clock, but don't go anywhere because in the next maybe 6 or 7 minutes, we're going to have an interview
With the man, the myth.
with Blaze Cupid, the player of the week, the senior, the Unk. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back for the post-game interview for Carthage White with Blaze, Mr. TJ Buckman. How we doing tonight?
You know what? I'm doing great after that
You doing
series.
great? Do you want to tell me about that series? How are you feeling throughout all of that?
You know, this was one of the few series we didn't get to do a warm-up for just because of what we were all doing tonight. So barely had any time to warm up, and we just went in and we just kept linking up with each other. I think about every goal we scored was an assist goal. So one of us was passing to the other one. And they were just funneling me the ball tonight, not on purpose or anything. It just happened to work out that way.
You had some great pointers, too, and, like, getting the ball going super fast. Almost had made it, like, 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
It was, man, I mean, what was the most amount of goals you got in a game? 4 or 5?
I think I've scored like 6 before.
6? Okay,
Yeah.
even better.
But,
Well,
yeah, this one I swear, I think I averaged like 2 a game.
I think so as well, and I think you definitely were a different man this game for sure. I mean,
Wait, that game was seriously 1-0? That last game?
yeah.
I thought that was a 1-1 game. My bad.
All good. So, like, unfortunately, Turbid's not here.
Yeah.
Andrew's not here, unfortunately. So I'm doing it for him today for all of us. So, like I said, I got some questions from him for you. So, what made you choose Carthage as your college? That's what I gotta know first.
So first of all, I needed to make sure the school had my major. So I'm a data science major, and I came here for data science, and I'm finishing up my data science major still. So I'm glad I was able to keep with that.
That's good.
Honestly, I really love the program here. All the faculty's been great. But on top of that, I wanted to come to a supported esports program. I talked about this a little bit earlier today to everyone on the team, but I chose Carthage because one of the things I wanted to continue doing was play esports, and the number one thing is I wanted like a group of people who all cared and a college that would support esports as athletics, and Carthage has been beyond helpful on that, especially Director Robert. But on top of that, like, you go to a lot of other schools, and sometimes like you're not seeing the whole Rocket League team hanging out for a special night like this. And even when we go out to tournaments, the only teams I see similar to this is like a Michigan State, which is a D1 program, super supported by their college as well. So I'm glad we can be in the same sort of conversations as them.
Or even bonding off season 2 when we have like our volleyball nights or something.
Oh my God, I love
having those
nights.
volleyball nights are some of the best
That's
nights that we could have had.
inter esports too.
Esports, it's
between
wonderful.
Overwatch, League. I think we've had Smash show up once or twice.
I think so as well.
We have
Maybe.
Yeah.
Something like that.
we've had Valorant. I know we did that.
I
'cause we
remember-
had a few
yeah.
guys last year.
Well, next up, my question is, how impactful has the esports program been on your life?
It's been easily one of the most impactful things. I've met such great friends. I love my teammates this year. Like, this is the best team environment I've ever been in. Like, you saw if you watched the game, we're laughing after every goal. We're hyping each other up. It's just always a great time with them. But when I first got introduced to esports here at Carthage, I played a high school game here. So it was a high school playoff game against Case, which was our rival high school in Racine. And we played somebody you're gonna see right after this, Vale.
Oh.
And that's how Vale got recruited to Carthage. I think he was thinking about coming here, but he showed out during that series and he came here, and then I was like, ooh, that was a lot of fun. I would love to go back there. And so it kind of worked out that way. But just this group of people is so supportive. Again, Director Robert's like one of the best directors in the business. I love him so much. The production team, just even like if you went out to the arena, there's some alumni out there. There's people from other games. Obviously, they have their own practices, but I can go around and I can talk to everyone in the program, and like, there's not a single person here that I'm like,
Not against at all.
I don't want to. I'm
Yeah.
like, you're making us look worse. Like, everyone here is buying into the system, and it's lovely.
Contributes in their own way. I mean, even people that aren't here right now, they're still
Yeah.
being all supportive for tonight for you as well, and all the other seniors that we're going to be having. So my last question I have is, what pieces of advice would you offer to students looking to join our program?
That's a tough one, but it's really just buy in. I think that's a silly way of saying it, but like, if you really open up and let yourself enjoy esports and Carthage as a whole, you're gonna have a fun time here. Like, one of the things we really strive, at least on the Rock League team, is like, we go out, we hang out Friday nights after practice. We watch tournaments together. We practice against each other. Like, we all got each other's backs, and as long as you are buying into that, like, you're gonna have a great time. And it's made me want to play the game even more, just because I know I'm gonna show up and I'm trying to beat my friends every week. This is the first semester I haven't had to play another Carthage team in a league, and it's a little sad because they're always my favorite games, but like, thankfully, I don't want to play. I don't want to play him anymore.
I mean, hey, you got a great, not free. Sorry, you got a great win tonight.
Whoa.
Sorry, no, I'm
It was
speaking,
not
I'm
free. We
speaking-
had 2 overtimes.
Yeah,
in
we
there.
did have 2 overtimes. You're not
We had-
wrong
we
about
had to
that.
work- we
I
had to work for
apologize.
those
I
wins.
apologize. Yeah.
You know, I was so happy with the series today, though. You know, not like we don't know Michigan that much, but you know, old director, that's where he wins. So you know, whenever we play Michigan, we're like, ooh, a little chip on our shoulder. We want to just look what you're missing out on. But these guys we played were honestly super supportive of. You know, we had to move the time an hour up so that we could stream the match. You know, we were like, you guys were not running late, but like we're still setting stuff up. So they were waiting for that in the setup lobby. Like they were super communicative through the whole process. So these guys were great. They were great sports too.
Yeah, that's good. Michigan, we thank you all for that as well.
Yeah. I know. I had a few of you guys watching because you asked for the stream link. So,
Well,
but
we appreciate Michigan if you guys are still in chat. Last thing I'm going to say is I'm leaving the floor to you. Any family, friends, anyone that might be in chat, if you want to say thanks, the floor is yours right now.
well, I want to thank first of all my dad because in high school he was like, you got to join something, join some sort of club. I don't want you sitting at home playing video games all day. And so I went somewhere else and played video games all day. And look where that's led me now. I'm doing a senior night. I've been playing for 7 years. I want to thank my mom. You know, she's been a great mom. I love my mom so much. I want to thank my Aunt Michelle. She's been watching every single game, or not every single, but she watches all of my games now because she finds it fun and it's something easy for her to watch. She's long distance, so like she's super far away and can't like come see me all the time. So this is a nice way we're able to keep in touch. It's just awesome. I want to thank Andrew too. Like he didn't get to hear his part of the speech because he couldn't be here, but I gave a 10-minute speech to
Do you want to give a summary of it real
no,
quick?
I'm good. I don't need to give a summary. But there's so many people, like again, especially Andrew, like he's been a part of this journey for 6 of those years. So it's awesome to have all these people in my corner that, you know, support esports and like see that I'm having a fun time and always want to tune in and watch.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't say it better myself. I mean, personally, I just want to say thank you. You welcomed me into this entire community along with Wolfstrike and Tomb, but I think you were a great person to get to know for these past 2 years. We couldn't be more happier getting to know you, and we're glad to see how happy you are with this team, man.
Yeah, I appreciate having you guys around, man. I had such a fun time today, and we're gonna keep having such a fun time the rest of the season because we got a playoff run. We're number 1 seed, baby.
Hey, there we go.
We were confirmed before this match. we were confirmed before this match today, so it was really low stakes for us. But going into this week, we were like, okay, we win this, we're number 1 seed. So we were looking ahead at it like that. So it's nice to go out there and just win it. So like, it was in our control. Like we did what we needed to do to get that 1 seed, and I'm excited for playoffs now. I need a chip. You're gonna see me here in 4 weeks because there's a break in the middle. You're gonna see me here in 4 weeks giving another speech. So be ready for that. I'm making it happen.
We will be, and thank you everyone that can't forget about the caster board or the caster cursing
It won't
board
be a
as
curse
well.
because we're winning. We're winning.
Ooh, knock on wood for that one though.
Nope. We're
Okay.
winning.
Never. Okay. You heard it there from Mr. TJ Blaze Buckman himself. Thank you everyone coming for Carthage White at 7 p.m. We're going to be having Carthage Red of X-Ray Core and our senior Vale going against, who is it again? Cleveland, I think it is?
Cleveland State.
Cleveland State. So we're going to be taking a little bit of an intermission break. Come back at around 7 where we're going to have Carthage Red versus Cleveland State. Stay tuned, everyone.
All right, everyone. Welcome back into some Senior Night Rocket League action. We just finished up with our first game of the day, which was Carthage White versus Michigan JV. They ended up sweeping 4-0, Carthage White in the lead. They ended up securing the 1 seed, so we'll have some playoff action for them next week. But coming up next is going to be our Carthage varsity Firebirds Red team, and we've got another senior on that team. That's going to be Vale. We got a poster here. Look at him. He's been with the program for 4 years, and he's been pretty much the biggest part of the program. He's been the huge bright spot. I believe he's 3-year MVP, and he's been a part of huge teams. So looking at his accolades over the past couple of years, he's from Racine, Wisconsin, Case High School, not Horlick, a little bit different. But he's been a 4-year starter for Red. This year, they've won Midwest Battlegrounds. They won the Red Cedar Rumble. They won WEC Champion. It seems like what else can they not win this year? It's just over time. It's been consistent dominance for Carthage Red, and it's thanks to Vale and a lot of that leadership out of him. But looking at his personal accolades, got 21 goals out of 82 shots. That's 26% shooting. Second in shooting percentage, but third in goals. And 21 assists. First on the team. He's been hitting up those new teammates in Core and X-Ray, getting the job done there. 42 saves and then 26 demos. Last week, up against Leslie University, came away with 3 goals, 4 assists, and 6 saves. But this week's going to be a little bit different. Leslie, not as great of a showing. None of the showings this season have been exactly to what Carthage Red wants, but they've lost some close games. It's been a tough season. What?
Nothing. Not you. Not you. Not you at all.
But Carthage Red looking to get in the win column tonight. They're going to be going up against Cleveland State. I believe they've said they played them a couple times during scrims, but I don't think they've played them. I think they might have played them last season, but they haven't played them at all for anything that really mattered. So it's going to be a good opportunity there for them to get in the win column and prove that this D1 opportunity wasn't just a fluke. They're not the team that doesn't deserve to be here, but what do you have to say about this upcoming game as we're getting started right now?
Yeah, I mean, Carthage, they've had a lot of good showings where I think they are also feeling like they just wasn't what they really wanted to put out on the field. But from what it sounds like with them, it sounds like in motivation kind of everywhere has been good. They're feeling good right now, so.
Yeah, and as we just said, they came off of the win at Midwest Battlegrounds. They're riding high off of that, and they're an accomplished team that has won a lot of games over the season and a lot of high leverage games. So this one, it doesn't exactly have that. Cleveland State's playing for some seeding. Carthage trying to get in the win column, but it's not exactly a championship game. But for Vale, this could be his last. I think they're eliminated. So this is his last time playing NECC Rocket League. So it's big for him.
No, I think they've Vale scores as we talk about him. No, they clinched since they're not going to make playoffs. And they have an auto qualifier for winning they didn't win the division, did they?
They took second.
They took second. I think they have enough nationals points still
to play in Division 2?
Division 2 nationals.
Wow.
Don't quote me on that. I'm not positive, but I think there's a chance.
That would be something if they get an opportunity to run in Division 2 after their success this year.
Especially because I think there's a chance both the Davenport teams won't be in Division 2 consideration.
Okay. So definitely something to look forward to the next couple of weeks for them, and there's MCRL coming up. But a minute has passed. Carthage has gotten that lead off of that goal from Vale. Vale's our senior tonight, and we're looking for him to ball out, but, he's going to be that calm player that this team has needed over the course of the season, and he's going to find core mid.
Carthage team, too. Actually, perfect drop-off.
Carthage team has been firing on all cylinders for the first minute and a half here, and Cleveland just can't keep up in these situations.
Freshman roommates, just perfect sync, perfect sync. Everything's going their way right now, though. So
it's a great opportunity for Carthage to start off this series and game. Vale's going to get the boost, but he won't be able to get it to himself. They'll try pass mid to X-Ray, but Lobo shut it down. Lobo on low boost. He's going to put it high. Core misses the backboard read, and Vale will help him out.
Demo there. I think X-Ray got a demo there also to kind of slow everything down.
Carthage will be able to clear that one out, but hopefully we can see a little bit of that creativity and team play pay off. This time it's going to be a 50 that goes over the head of X-Ray. Orb finishing it off for the team off the pass from C.
Yeah, that pass and the demo there too on Vale.
Yeah, it's not exactly what you want to see on the defensive side, but still Cleveland State's got one more to tie this up, and Carthage is still in the lead. Got to flush that one real quick and find a little bit of that momentum from before. Vale off the ceiling, trying to go read it off the double, but cannot get it. Lobo's going to leave that one for C. Shut down by Core, gets another read, and that one's going to fly out, or we'll be able to cut it down. Cleveland still threatening, but Vale sends it away once more, and Cleveland seems like their attack just evaporates after a little bit of good defense from Carthage. And they're on the counterattack again.
Like,
but
as much as tonight's about, too, as much as tonight's it is about the seniors, it's about Vale. This Carthage Red team has been completely revitalized by these two freshmen, Core and X-Ray, that are for this year.
Yeah,
Get
last
dropped
year,
down a
Vale on Carthage Red the entire year. WEC, they fell short in the semifinals. WCRL, they fell short to Edgewood in the semifinals.
And that was
NECC
too
Div
hard.
2,
Coach.
they fell short in the semifinals. So it's just not able to get the job done. And this year, as you said, revitalized by a lot of success. And that's thanks to Vale's leadership, but also some of this great play out of these newcomers in Core and X-Ray.
Yeah.
The talent just so much higher than it was in years past. And they're playing together just as well as this Carthage program has been.
Oh!
Shot!
X-Ray!
X-Ray's going to get the pinch 50.
Is this Core who has a chance to steal
I
this?
think it is.
I feel like I can see Core's mind go, I want it.
Yeah. That one flies at the net. Carthage Red taking a 2-goal lead. And a great start to the series. Typically this year, Carthage has been fighting from behind a lot. And when you start like this, it's a little bit of a
chance for C there. Great
it's a little
demo
bit
and
of
bump
a
dodge too from
stress
Core.
relief. Ooh, Core.
Vale, put center. It's gonna be clear. Is there anyone back here for Carthage?
down
There's
for-
not.
Oh,
he's
it's
the
the post
post!
again! Oh no, Cleveland, the second time this post, the fourth defender for Carthage, lives up and makes sure that Cleveland can't get anything going. Gonna have to try a little bit harder to find the net here because these fast breaks even aren't converting. Orb passes up, can C beat him? Nope, they'll be there first and they'll try and touch it away, but unfortunately he's gonna bump X-Ray and it's gonna give Cleveland an opening.
Vale
They're
gets
gonna bump
bumped
on the
out
back
here.
wall. X-Ray sends it away for a second. Orb turning quickly, but beaten
Core
by
gets sent
Core
out.
now. X-Ray on the break.
2-on-3.
Lobo with a strong stand on defense, and he'll try and get the counterattack going. 50 seconds remaining in this game.
Great 50 there from Core.
Carthage still up 2
Walking that
goals
off.
and still threatening more offensive pressure. Or we'll send that one away. Vale stepping up. He's going to get it over one. Lobo on it here. Not a lot of attacks on either side here. It's just the midfield living up to its
Great bump in the net.
nuance.
I don't know who that was. Someone was in the net there and got a great bump.
X-Ray's going to take that shot off the top ropes. Core
Oh yeah, it's Core.
absolutely obliterating that guy in net. Easy shot for X-Ray, and that's a heartbreaker for the Cleveland team. He got a man back. He's looking to make the save and help out his team, and he's got to worry about just one more guy looking to take him out to play. Vale up here, wants one more. The sidewall read!
Oh,
Not
so
there,
close.
off the post. The breakaway for Cleveland will not go in. Core able to make the save, and it's right back into the other half. 18 seconds remaining. Cleveland pretty much all but done here. And Carthage, a 3-goal lead.
Great block by Core. Core is, I feel like part of the reason too, that I feel like a lot of the time there's been games where Carthage Red has definitely felt like they don't deserve to be like on like the other losing side of like a 4-0 or something like that. And a lot of that's just due to like Core's performance on both sides of the field.
Yeah, he's really been playing well. This time it's going to be X-Ray leading the team in goals and score. But one thing that's so powerful and impressive about this team is how well they are able to handle pressure. When they're stuck on their half playing up against teams that are 100, 200 more average, higher, better than them, established Division I NECC teams, this Carthage team is able to hang with them and go to 7 up against teams like St. Clair. They went to 5, but those were all close
Went to
games.
6 against I think Concord. I think it was they went to 6.
Yeah, and those kind of programs are programs that have been in CRL for the past 3 years with similar rosters, and Carthage, the newcomer here, trying to get something started at Vale.
Off the ball.
Will not be able to kick things off, but this Carthage team not going to lay down, even though the NECC regular season seems over. they're going to give Cleveland the best shot they got here, and Cleveland has to realize and
They gotta respect that. Yeah.
Core off his back wall, not able to get the boost. Orb will take that from him, but Core still
Oh!
making away. That's just
Oh,
filthy.
that's disgusting.
Core, the
Core.
back flick, 45-degree flick. Orb doing somersaults. C tries to turn, and they're just doing circles back there. Core puppeteering that goal. Carthage, a 1-0 lead, still in the driver's seat. Cleveland not able to stop that momentum, but here Orb off the kickoff will send it downfield, shut down by Vale. Orb still trying to do something on offense by helping out Vale, but
X-ray ball forward.
it'll not help.
Oh!
As X-ray gets a free shot on net. I don't know what really happened.
He just,
Oh, look at him!
oh, there's just no one there. I think they all thought it was hitting back. They all thought it was hitting backboard. I think.
Cleveland down 2-0 at the start of this game. There's still 4 minutes and 17 seconds remaining, but that's
What's
just a gut punch from Carthage. Vale trying to go ceiling. He won't be able to get anything past the first touch. Core tries to step up. X-ray's going to be demoed.
Block.
Cleveland. Opportunity
That's
for them. Vale, last man
corner,
back.
Core,
will
nice touch
step
over.
up and make the save, but Orb is still there trying to make something happen. Instead, it'll be Vale clearing it away. Back to C. And let's see if this superb play from both of these teams is going to come out, or if we're going to see this, if we're going to see the offensive breakthrough out of either of these teams, or if the defense will just keep dominating this game. Core, a booming clear, not able to follow it up, and Lobo passes up to Orb. Orb back to Lobo, down to C. Core will shut it down, and now it's a breakaway for Carthage. Vale on the break to the backboard. Cleveland State in the form of Lobo gets back just in time, and the field shifts just right back, even though both teams have a little bit of an offensive pressure.
There. Orb gets it forward. See back.
Back mid. Orb on the bump. Instead, Vale will be the person to get to
Oh,
it.
great save by C there. Oh, and actually just missed the center of the ball. Core will keep this ball alive, and then though, and bounce around here. Vale center ball here.
Core's trying to turn in to make something happen. He's got to avoid the bump. He's going to get that mid boost, though, and stay in the play. Vale will step up. Vale, a keep touch to the reset. The indicator goes off. Oh, it's right there. It's right there.
It's not
No! No!
X-ray!
Oh!
It's just like what we saw for the end of the one game for Carthage White.
Mere millimeters from going into the net, and Cleveland still keeps the lead at 2 for Carthage, but Carthage still threatening as they keep up the attack.
Half the time in the game gone here. Moving forward here by Orb.
See?
She's going to be there and misses.
Not. Carthage has been just threatening this entire game, and Cleveland just has to keep rolling with it and try and get something going on the other end, but it seems like every time they take pressure and take time and try and
Good
get a
pinch. Is
set
that
up,
in?
the 50 just goes flying to their half, and it sends Orb all the way back on that one. It's going to leave it up for C. C's going to unfortunately bang it down.
Gets the bump on Core, though.
Oh, that's a floater in for the net. Oh, the waterfall. X-Ray not able to take the risk, but he's going to get the 50 on the second effort.
Do you see Vale there?
Yeah. Vale tries to fly in and pad the stats, but Cleveland just getting bullied on defense here.
My cord. Yeah. Okay.
Carthage now up 3 goals with under 2 minutes remaining. Cleveland really needs to get something going if they want to be able to tie things up in this series. An unfortunate touch by Carthage on defense.
That's what Cleveland really needed, though, was immediate
It looks
response.
like a bump play between 3 guys, and Core's going to get misled. Orb will get the shot. So Carthage, the momentum stopped for a second, but see if the the pendulum will swing right back as Core takes a shot. Not going to find the mark C with the last second save.
Core is demoed right now and respawning, so a little bit of man advantage here for CSU. Core will come right back and just make an immediate dive for the ball.
Still trying to keep the pressure and get the ball out of their half as Cleveland State. X-Ray on the ball. He's going to unfortunately clear it away, and Orb will step up and clear it right back to the Carthage side. Vale gets a touch and the bump. Now Core on it. Reset. Oh, a little bit of weak on the fling, and C will be able to easily collect that for the counterattack, but Carthage flying in to make the save. X-Ray, one more. Can he get another mid? Veil jumps, but the ball will just drop to the ground around him.
Too on X-Ray.
C trying to get the pass mid. Lobo's there.
Great
Saved
save by
Core. Carthage.
X-Ray will clear to far side too. This is a potential opportunity for Carthage.
Carthage has just been shutting down these deadly attacks from Cleveland State, and it just feels like nothing's going Cleveland's way as Carthage keeps the pressure up. This time it's going to be Core. Gets the reset. A flip over one. Gets it mid. Veil, the shot. Too weak. It won't find the mark. X-Ray steps up to keep the pressure up, and now 30 seconds remaining. Cleveland needs to go quick to get 2 goals. That ball's up. Veil will get a touch or the other end of the 50, and it'll pounce mid. 18 seconds remaining. Cleveland still threatening. Can they get something to go quick? A demo at the midfield for Carthage. Breakaway for X-Ray. The shot. Oh! It's a goal. No.
What? I don't. It just went too fast for me to really tell.
Last player tries to jump and make the save, and unfortunately, that guy left.
Oh yeah, we do have a. Seems like a technical.
No, I think he just got pissed.
That's
Low.
Isn't that?
Orb has left.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to do that.
No, that's not sure what's going on there. We will see.
Hopefully not a tech pause, but anyway, looking back at that game, we got 4 goals. X-Ray leading the charge. I believe he was the MVP of the last game as well.
Yes, he was.
3 goals, the hat trick for him. And one thing is just Carthage is getting the opportunities, and it seems like Cleveland just needs to shore up the mental game. These issues and mistakes are not like missing the ball on one change or are not getting the reset you need. It's a player is out of position and the ball is heading towards your net and no one's there to save it.
Like on X-Ray's goal, especially, it's like it's just hit straight back and it's just no one there.
Yeah, it's just
No
these
goal.
kind of free goals are going to be the difference maker between 2 very similar levels of skill and 2 very different levels of gameplay. This Carthage team plays so much better together, has been playing so much better together today than Cleveland has been on their end. And if Cleveland doesn't shore this up, it's going to be a short-lived series, and we might be heading to another sweep just like that last game, like Carthage White with the dominant performance before. But, I mean, maybe...
You see also, too, like, Cleveland was much more aggressive.
Yeah, there were a lot of opportunities for them as well, but it just seems like Carthage has that last man rotating back in. He's gonna be able to make the saves that are just a little bit more difficult than the normal ones in the net, and Cleveland doesn't even have someone back to make the easy saves.
No.
Looks like we're gonna be getting underway in just a second here. Any messages? Are all 6 of them in the lobby? All right. Best of 7 series today, the same that it's always been in NECC. So Carthage takes the 2-0 lead with that win, and Cleveland State really needs to find a bounce back in these next coming games to get the momentum going, because it seems like once you're in the hole, it's really hard to get out of. And Carthage Red.
Okay, there's Orb.
Yeah,
Carthage just didn't show up at first. I thought, I'm like, is he still not here?
Carthage Red has had that dominating performance and that defensive stand that makes it really hard to get mount comebacks against them. And C trying to step up and make a play there, but Carthage has a man back, and Core will be able to easily collect that save. Sends it to the corner. Wall dash gets it away from 1. Limited boost. Can he get the reset over 1? Instead, C will step up, and Cleveland State playing a little bit more solid on defense at the start of this game, but will this continue, or will it get a little bit save from Core on the goal line, but will they get a little too out of hand? C does not have a flip there. Core will be able to shut that down easily, and Orb gets a pass mid. Lobo off the mark, and that one won't go their way. Veil, the senior will make the save. Core finds him right back, but it's shut down by Orb for a second. Lobo on it, low boost, he won't be able to follow it up. Can he get it mid to his teammate? No.
Veil just clears.
Veil back to it, and Carthage bends just a little bit on defense, and the offense will snap right back. Can they get something going on this attack? It looks like a demo in the midfield is going to stop that pressure.
Yeah, I think it was on Veil.
But the ball's still on Cleveland's half. Orb is going to bang it mid. Core will shut that down, and now Vale to follow it up. The corner read, back to Core. Core off the backboard. X-Ray too fast. Won't be able to get there in time.
Core knocked
Gets
down.
it-
Core double! Core with a
Core with
huge,
a double
insane
tap.
double touch.
Back between these players, and Core gets the reset and the
That's
double touch.
disgusting.
Cleveland standing in awe, unable to stop this machine. Core leading the charge for Carthage Red. And 3:30, about to pass the first minute and a half. Core now trying to threaten again to X-Ray. The shot will not find the mark, but Cleveland still has to worry about the next players stepping up for Carthage Red. No boost between Orb and C. Lobo's got some boost, but X-Ray's being quite annoying with the touches. Lobo gets it around one, but Core a piece of it to send it away, and no boost for really anybody on this Cleveland team, but the pass up to Lobo. Shot! X-Ray will clear it away. Carthage, the defense unscathed as we go into the third minute of play here. Carthage team still dominating on all forms of the pitch like they've been in the last two games.
Yeah. I mean, it's just like, it feels like Carthage has been able to really keep their defense really, really strong. And then at the same time, they're just kind of waiting for Cleveland's, they can see Cleveland's kind of cracking on that mental front. So they're just kind of sitting there and waiting for those little slip-ups that they can just kind of exploit and score off of.
Yeah, and as Carthage stays on this defensive side, but then when they break out into these, it just seems like they have that chemistry to follow each other up well.
They know
and
where everyone is.
Yeah, the speed to pick up on these opportunities that are just there for mere milliseconds, but the defensive end has just been so strong for them. Every shot from Cleveland, whether it's threatening or not, is getting cleared away and followed up in a counterattack. There, off the backboard, Lobo won't find the mark, and Core will be able to send it away. A demo on the line. Can Cleveland capitalize? Lobo jumps after missing the touch, stepping up his orb. C will 50 it away, and now still on the Carthage half. This defense put to the test for just a brief moment, but Vale, strong as ever, composed, will clear it away. X-Ray stepping up as well, and you see that strong, committed defense that is just filing in line, limited to no errors, knowing what needs to get done, and that's just a machine that is keeping Carthage ahead of Cleveland in all
Vale
regards.
just great
it flips just like that.
Like, you see what I mean? Like, they're just playing off. Now, okay, now they have to reset and go boost, and then Vale doesn't have any boost of his own, but just gets enough.
That shot
Puts it away.
not the prettiest thing that you'll see all day by mechanical skills, but in the right spot at the right time. And that's a different kind of beautiful that you'll see in Rocket League, specifically out of competitive and highly skilled play like we're seeing out of Vale and the rest of the Carthage boys today. 1 minute and 12 seconds remaining, down 2 goals. Cleveland hasn't even been able to bring a series within one this entire, a game within one this entire series. And right now, they're in that same hole they've been in for the past 2 games. Core
Minute remaining now.
can't get
Carthage
it done,
still
but
nursing the 2-goal lead.
just every single opportunity.
Actually, I got demoed here.
Even though that one flies across the net, Cleveland not able to take
Strong
advantage, and Vale doesn't have boost, but he'll be able to touch it away.
Back in by C.
Oh, X-Ray
Clear by
clears that
X-Ray.
one away. Orb will touch it to himself and be able to control it. Gets it around Core. X-Ray steps up, though, and it's going to go right back to the backboard of Cleveland State. Next man up is
Do
Vale.
we have delay? Hold on.
30 seconds, under 20 seconds now remaining, and Cleveland really needs to get one quick to get an opportunity off a kickoff or possibly a couple seconds after. Or he's going to be demoed, and
Is there
X-Ray
2 dead?
stepping up.
That was 2 dead there, I think, for CSU.
The physical play coming out as Carthage realizes what needs to be done to secure this Game 3 victory. And now time
Won't
is
even
gonna
let him get another
expire.
one. That's
Cleveland dead in their tracks with limited to no momentum. And Carthage is going to steal game number 3, forcing Cleveland up against the wall.
Yeah, I mean, it was just almost like the defense was just CSU couldn't do anything. C had under 100 points.
Wow.
Like, at this level of Rocket League, that is almost unheard of.
Even the saves just aren't stepping up as much, even though Carthage is going to pick up 5 shots.
Because that was the thing. Carthage didn't really feel like they had a ton of offensive pressure this game like they had in the past,
But
but they
that-
were getting so many saves.
5 shots from both teams. Carthage just found the net 2 more times than Cleveland State's 0, and you really can't win Rocket League without scoring more goals than the other team. It's a big part of the game. It's the only way that you win, actually. So maybe someone's got to get in the ear of Cleveland State. I mean, Timmy told me that the first time I played Rocket League. So maybe if Cleveland gets a coach that will explain the rules of the game, they might get.
Oh!
Unfortunately,
It's just
X-ray.
everything's going Carthage's way tonight.
Lobo tries to get the read. He'll double it and Vail the pass to the outlet. X-ray, the long-range sniper shot. Walk it in, and Cleveland, not the start you need when
Say,
you're
and
trying
Timmy's
to
here
start.
today. We should have Coach Timmy here today.
You won't be able to get things started if you're giving up kickoff goals like that. As Orb tries to do it himself, the double to the backboard. Not on the mark.
Lobo
Orb will send it
ball
away,
forward.
but Vail
Little
has to
bit
get the
awkward
touch
here
off
for
the
Carthage.
backboard. Threatening is Cleveland State. They pass
Lobo's
mid.
pass.
Lobo to Orb.
Oh, that was nice.
Is that the first goal of the game? I
No,
think
they
it was-
scored. They scored game one.
right?
They scored game 1.
Well, that's the answer that you want. Carthage has had this action back and forth between teammates, and Cleveland finally putting things together for a brief moment. Will they have the mental fortitude and ability to stick those pieces together for longer and keep Carthage out of their net and get a couple more opportunities like that? But Vail is going to try and take it off the kickoff.
Yeah, I think
he
they
was shut down one. Unfortunately, Core
Vail's
can't
got a
get the
chance.
flip, but it's
Pass back
mid.
to X-Ray. Just gonna drop down here.
Carthage.
Orb.
Carthage is trying to keep up with this attack that they had before and get back in the lead and put the pressure back on Cleveland, but every single time these opportunities are Cleveland's just not able to get things going as much as Carthage has, and there Carthage will be able to cut stuff off in the midfield. Another pass mid, X-Ray gets
Little
one to jump.
hesitation. Oh!
That's the post. Vail has the reset. Can't get anything going there, and C will get the pinch out to the wall. It'll be a long clear, and X-Ray will send it right back, but Lobo's gonna have to make a save on the goal line because of a miscue by his teammate. Seems like a little bit of scrambling for Cleveland State for a less than lethal attack. Core tries to make something out of it, but it won't happen. And now we're gonna approach a minute and a half tie game here. A little bit different action than we had before, but it still seems like Carthage has the advantage on the offensive end.
Yeah, it definitely feels. And I mean, you've got to wonder too, for Cleveland State, is that goal just a relief at this point? You finally can see something get past the Carthage side, and it might, and you just don't know. But there's another chance here for Lobo. Look at him double tap.
Ooh, they will be bumped into the save there, and that one's gonna go sky high.
Fake here
Orb
from
can't
Orb.
get the save, and the shot, sorry. And it'll force C back on defense for Cleveland State. And another man goes for Cleveland State, but Core bodies him out the way. Lobo on a read. That one's gonna go all the way back. And Carthage picking up that offensive pressure right back, even though that threatening
Heard a
play.
demo.
The demo on X.
I think it's on Core. It was on Core, I think.
Core. Oh, another demo. Wow. The physical play stepping up for Cleveland State, hoping to gain any advantage they can. Core now, the read and the
Oh, X-Ray was coming across.
carryover will not work. X-Ray steps
X-Ray
up the
see-
shots! Vail tosses it up to him. X-Ray flying in, and there's just no one back. Orb stuck on the sidewall. He's going to try and jump with the 50. C is 0 boost in the net.
I think Vail wanted a solo play there.
I don't know if Vail wants a solo play more than he wants to win here.
That's true. Demo here onto X-Ray.
Cleveland State needs to find some opportunities quick. It seems like once we get to the end part of this game, it's been
Oh, that
all
was-
Carthage. And X-Ray
Demo here onto.
is dunked. Core with a
Oh
quick
no! Own goal comes out from X-Ray here.
flip. Really?
Yeah, Core is trying to clear it out to the corner, and it just hits X-Ray.
Oh my, I didn't even see that. No, that one's gonna hurt for a second, but it looks like the Carthage boys aren't phased. Still tied at 2-2 with 2 minutes and 15 seconds remaining. But game number 4, Carthage in the lead 3-0. Cleveland State still on their back line. A little bit of a relief on that own goal, but unfortunately they're gonna have to still find another one to find this game and start the reverse sweep. But Orb trying to collect this one and keep it on the Carthage half. X-Ray will step up with limited boost and make something happen for a second. Lobo has to step up to get the save, and C able to collect that and get a carry over one. The ball Flying right back.
Core's there!
What happens for Cleveland State?
Why is Core there, though?
No, don't worry about that. He's rotating back.
Oh, yeah, he is rotating back.
It's just beyond your understanding.
Probably, I
Simpleton
don't-
in Rocket League. Maybe we all are. Maybe Core's just on a greater plane.
Honestly,
of
I was
understanding.
watching this Core just do things in this game. It's like, it's just a mystery to me. Sometimes I'm like, how do you manage these things?
Yeah, some stellar play out of all the players in this lobby, but Core, the one of the brightest spots for this team. As we see, a great player like Vale is going to be leaving after the season.
Oh!
It's nice to see.
What even happened?
Vale gets a sidewall.
I was just listening to your commentary.
He's going to be able to get a free shot on net, and nobody's there for Cleveland State. Vale, all smiles there. And
I feel like, too, for Carthage or even Cleveland State, you have to wonder, because like, that's a lot of goals that have gone in where Cleveland State's just not.
Core's going to have an
there.
opportunity here again. Can he get it around the 50?
Oh, he does!
One more! Cleveland State falling apart at the seams. Carthage just pulling further, twisting the knife.
That's just like he's pushing. This is.
As I was saying before, though, Vale, the senior, one of the
No
biggest
way.
seniors
No,
tonight.
okay. No
Vale
way.
tries to find another one. Just can't give me a second to talk him up. But it's going to be leaving after this year, this semester, and you like to see how Carthage Red has performed so well. But looking forward to the next couple of years.
Nice shot here from Lobo, too, on that.
There's a lot to look forward to, but Cleveland State not done yet as I'm trying to push us along, but still a minute left, lots of Rocket League to go with, and Cleveland State's going to find an opportunity. These mistakes that Cleveland's been making are the same
50
things
there
that can
from Vale.
happen to Carthage if they don't keep up this level of
just the
focus,
concentration, yeah.
and concentration. There's a demo. It's going to give an opportunity for a brief second, but it's going to 50 away. Lobo stepping up. X-Ray's going to send it back mid. There's a shot for C. Vale will clear it out, and Carthage looking pretty here with 40 seconds remaining. If they keep up this stellar play, there's Lobo trying to go low. 50 by Core will send it over the last
just
man,
no
and Orb's
one-
going to have to retreat all the way back. 10
Because
seconds
like, it feels like
have
that's the
passed
other thing
there.
that's happened for Cleveland State is even when they do get a chance and maybe force a save and it gets cleared, the reset is so they don't have anyone there to just collect and recycle the ball forward.
Yeah, it seems like the
And just
attacks
kinda-
have to be so team intensive.
Oh, I thought that
There's
was-
a breakaway for Core. It'll hit the crossbar, and Carthage now
But I feel like that's
inching
what's kind of
closer
helped
to
Carthage
this
a lot too.
sweep.
Oh,
Lobo,
redirect. Oh,
The skim will
Orb will
find the
score
mark.
again.
Orb is going to step up, and it's 5-4 with 4 seconds remaining.
crazier things have happened in this game.
Crazier things have happened in
Like
Rocket
14-minute
League.
overtime.
And 14-minute overtimes at Midwest Battlegrounds. So, Cleveland State not dead yet. We got 4 seconds of Rocket League remaining. There's the double kickoff for them. Off to the sidewall.
Full
C will
send
step
here.
up. That
It's
one's
knocked
going to
down.
get sent right down by Core.
It's gonna be a
X-Ray sending them to
sweep.
sleep. Big sweep action for both Carthage teams that have played today, but specifically for Red in that last game. Vale's going to go out with a bang here in NECC on senior night. But X-Ray picks up another MVP here in game number
That's
4.
what, 3 out of 4 of those he was in?
Yeah. 7 shots for him, too. We're going to have to get
7
that,
shots,
that
3
shooting, We're going to
saves.
have to get that shooting percentage up. You can't be going 2 for 7. 2 for 7 doesn't make the league. That's just what they're saying. But
A lot
as-
of demos too here on this game from Cleveland State, and
wow, yeah,
that
8
really,
demos.
I think that helped them kind of break up Carthage's tempo
Mm-hmm.
and just kind of get those opportunities more.
Great play out of Carthage Red, specifically out of the 3, obviously the 3 guys playing, but Vale, our senior tonight. We'll have him in just a second for an interview, and after that, we're going to have some Carthage Black action. They're going, I believe, for an undefeated season. I think that's right.
I think so.
I think they're undefeated. So we'll have Vale in here in just a
If Black
second
can follow the trend.
for the interview, and we've got 4-0 sweeps for the past 2 teams. So stick here for just a second as we get to that interview and some more action. We'll be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Carthage Red post-game interview with our senior for tonight, Mr. Alexander Vale. How you feeling tonight, Vale?
So glad that we finally got one win.
Glad to have that under the belt. How did
Couldn't go out winless.
I couldn't go say it any better. How did this series feel tonight for you?
From the start, I feel like we just felt pretty confident. The way it looked like Cleveland State just wasn't really playing some of their best Rocket League, and I felt like we played pretty solid as a team. And that's honestly kind of all we really needed to do today.
How do you feel like you did personally on your senior night?
Personally, I feel like I played pretty solid. Did my usual role. I just try to like facilitate core and X-ray and make their lives easier. So
It looked like you guys had a lot of coordination, collaboration throughout all those games. So, unfortunately, like I said, I'm not the interviewer usually for this. Usually, Andrew's here for that. Unfortunately, he's not here, but he's in the chat. So
I see him up there.
Yeah,
We're thinking about
he's
you, Andrew.
around over there. So, obviously, he got some questions for me. So, we're just going to run through those just to make sure that you got some of those. But what made you choose Carthage as your college?
Ooh, I would say like the main couple things were like just like the small class sizes. I like that a lot. You can always like contact your professor when you need to, in class, after class, out of class. Like it's pretty easy. It's also very close to my hometown. It's like 15 minutes, so
That's very nice.
it's nice to be able to commute,
Yeah.
save a little money. Also, I had heard a lot of good things about their business program, and I went into accounting and finance, so that was in that. And I would say lastly, like I didn't even know about the esports program when I was first coming to Carthage, but knowing about that as I was getting ready to come to Carthage made me a lot more excited because I had started esports my senior year of high school.
Oh, okay.
So-
Very, very nice. Yeah, continuing on with the esports community stuff, how impactful has the program been on your life?
I mean, just the group of people that we have has truly been just such a great, like, it's just such a great feeling to have a group of people already there when you're going into college. And it's just like a family, so you can literally just talk about anything. If you have something going on, people are understanding, they're there to help. I would say that's the biggest part. It's just the people.
Yeah, I mean, I was telling TJ about this. Like, he was the first one that introduced me to like the entire program of like
Yeah.
working and everything. But I was able to get a great community out of knowing all of you
Mhm.
guys producing and everything. My last question that I got for you is, what pieces of advice would you offer to students looking to join the esports program?
I would say if you're looking to join Carthage Esports, we do have a Discord where people can reach out, and I guarantee you, if you just type in the chat about whatever game you like playing or whatever game you want to play, someone's gonna respond, and you're gonna meet people that way. And who knows, maybe you end up coming to the esports program to play that game. Then, if you keep playing, keep meeting people, I mean, you never know.
I couldn't say it better. We have a lot of communications all across our social medias and everything.
Yeah,
so
social media.
anyone that's looking to join, reach out to us on any of our social medias, and we will get you set up with a meeting with our coach Robert. I'm gonna leave the floor to you now. Do you have any thanks you want to say to family members, friends, anyone that's possibly watching?
Yeah, I mean,
To you now.
I'll just start. I mean, just thank you to anyone in chat that watches us play. I mean, it's just such a incredible feeling to be able to have people that support you no matter what. Friends and family, thank you as well for watching, always supporting me throughout my 4 years. I mean, really, these 4 years, it just couldn't have been better. I feel like it was so much fun.
Couldn't say it better myself. This has been Mr. Alexander Vale. We appreciate you
Thank
for
you.
being in the program, man. We are very grateful that you got to have a 4-0 night for senior day.
Yeah.
We're going to be taking a quick intermission again, where we're going to be having our final game for the night being Carthage Black versus,
Yeah.
who is it? Missouri. It's somewhere. Missouri Valley State? I think so. Okay. I think it's Missouri Valley or something. Anyways, we're going to be having Mr. Joystick himself, Mr. Pixler, and our senior for tonight,
Yep.
Mr. Flair himself, which we will be with him as well. Don't go anywhere. We're going to be taking a quick intermission, and we will see you guys around. Stay tuned.
definitely brain rotting.
What?
Anyway.
Oh my goodness. Welcome back
My
in,
bad.
everyone. I'm joined with a new co-caster in Mint Melee.
Hello.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good.
How did Smash go?
We didn't have a game today actually, so I was just practicing.
Okay, well,
And I did better than last time. I'm
That's
so proud of
improvement.
myself.
but it's going to be our final match for today. Earlier, we had Carthage Red and Carthage White playing. Both of those teams swept their opponents. Carthage Red finally got on the leaderboard. But today is senior night, so our senior for Carthage Black is going to be Tanner Lee,
Woo!
also known as Flair. Look at him. He's been with the program for 5 years. Absolutely stellar performance over all those years.
A true unk indeed.
True unk, but he's been leading teams, and he's the main leader for this Carthage Black team that is actually currently undefeated. Looking at his accolades over the past couple of years, though, in his senior year, he's from the Joliet, Illinois. Went to
Ooh,
Joliet Catholic
interesting.
Academy, and he played 1 year of tennis there. He lettered in baseball and earned the East Suburban Catholic Conference Scholar Athlete Award.
Congrats.
Yeah, pretty
Holla.
good.
Okay. You know what? Yeah.
He's been a 4-year starter here for Carthage, and also an MCRL champion for Carthage Red last year. So not a like unaccustomed to winning. This year he's got 24 goals on 96 shots. That's 25% shooting. Pretty good. Second in goals on the team and third in shooting. He's got some stellar teammates in Pixlr and Joystick. 20
yeah.
assists and 41 saves, getting it done on the other side of the ball and setting up his teammates, and 35 demos. Last week up against Catholic Methodist University, he ended up with 3 goals, 3 assists, and 4 saves. Central Methodist University, I apologize. 3 demos and 21% shooting. But he's going to be playing today with Joystick and Pixlr, 2 players that are juniors here, well experienced just as much as Flair is, but in his time here at Carthage, he's been quite the man, helping out as the game captain, which is basically the big organizer for Rocket League, and just as much playing on the pitch, getting it done there. Been a big piece of Carthage Black teams last year. Was on Carthage Black for both semesters, and this year both semesters as well. So true performance for him. Great season and years here at Carthage.
What a loyal Firebird.
Yeah, he's been getting it done. But Carthage Black has
5 years just playing Rocket League.
yeah. Carthage Black has been on quite the tear this year in NECC, undefeated at the moment. So going up against their opponent today in Missouri Valley, obviously they're trying to keep rolling going into the playoffs, which is going to be next week, and they've secured a spot there, just fighting for seeding at this current moment. And that's some stellar performance, and that's thanks to the play out of all of them, and specifically Tanner. Looking at the standings, this is actually a very important game for seeding. Carthage RL Black is sitting at 6-0, and Missouri Valley 5-1. So this matchup between the two of them will, if Carthage ends up dropping this game, if Missouri Valley is able to take over here, they'll end up tied at 6-1, and I believe Missouri Valley is going to take it with head-to-head. So big game for both teams here, and we're going to get right off to it. Pixlr trying to take a shot on net. It won't find the mark, and this Carthage Black team, we know they like to play not quite as fast as Carthage White, but they like to be up in your face in the air, a little more creative, and it's going to be difficult for Missouri Valley to conquer that. But as they're going on down the field, trying to get a bump, it'll be sent away. And what do you think are the real keys for Carthage Firebirds Black to get the job done here in this final game of the season going into the playoffs?
Most likely just keeping it nice and steady, cool-headed. They don't want to put up way too much aggression, but aggression will be like a decent amount just so that they could keep a nice momentum going, because that's what Rocket League is really all about: momentum, teamwork.
That's it.
Make your goals and stuff.
That's some big insight as we were talking there. Squirrel's going to get Missouri Valley on the board with a weak shot and mistake by Carthage Black, and not a great start, but something that can be really said about Rocket League, and specifically at not quite the top tier, but when you play this game for so long, you get a certain level of mental fortitude, but you're still at the whims of getting overheated at certain points and getting on top of your teammates, getting mad at yourself, and that's the kind of thing that can really kill playoff chances and games. So if this team isn't able to stay as cool as they have in the past, that could leave some opportunity for Missouri Valley to come in and take a few games, take the series possibly. So it's going to be up to Carthage to have that veteran fortitude and experience and get things going. As Pixlr can try and get the reset there, he won't be able to convert, and it'll 50 out to the other side. Missouri Valley still up 1-0 with 3.5 minutes left as they try and keep things going to the other half. And it seems like a little bit of boomer ball being played for a second. Neither team really wants to push to the other side. They're just trying to play very safe. And no, I can expect Missouri Valley to do that with this lead, but you also want to pick up the pace and put the pressure on the other team. No opportunity.
Nice save from Flair, though.
Yeah, no opportunity there as Carthage will stop it in the tracks, but joystick off the squishy save. He's going to get the reset from Squirrel over his head. He'll be able to put in the crossbar. Shot on net. Pinched out. Carthage, another big save to keep it at 1-0, but can they convert on the offensive end in response? If you guys are just tuning in, this is Rocket League action, game number 1 of this best of 7, Carthage Black versus Missouri Valley College.
In Division 3.
Wow, and there's our man of the hour. Flair's going to get the job done with a double tap. Squirrel taps it up. Unfortunately, Levens isn't able to get there in time, and Flair will double that into the net. Great way to tie things up as we go into almost the second half of this first game number 1.
It's best of 5, isn't it?
Best of 7.
Best of 7.
It was best of 5 the past couple of years, but this year it's best of 7. Lots of action today if this goes the distance, but Carthage has been able to get the job done in 4 games in the first 2 series today, and Carthage Black wants to keep that streak going on senior night. There's a shot.
Oh, come on,
Joystick trying
please.
to go once more. No, off the mark.
What a good defense from Levens.
Yeah, Flair's going to be able to collect that one, but Squirrel on top of his passing mid to
Pixlr.
cue ball, but it will be cut off by Pixlr. Another shot by Carthage. Off the mark, Demo on the goal line. It's right there. Cue ball sends it away for a second. Pixlr off the mark. Out to Flair. He's got a free ball. Touches it around 1. Trying to get over cue ball. Cue ball. He's going to leave it for Levens, and Flair not able to get the job done there. The hero of the first couple of minutes with that double tap goal. Can he strike again here? He's got the sidewall to himself again. Touch over 1. Squirrel will easily clear it away, but Carthage squeezing the grip on this Missouri Valley defense, and Missouri Valley just needs to get up for oxygen for a second and get things going, this time on offense. Pixlr able to send it away. It's up to Flair. Flair, not a lot of boost. He's going to get the skim mid, and cue ball will send it away, and that's just been this back and forth action that we've seen over the minute.
22.
The past minute here, but Missouri Valley is threatening.
They're playing it very safe and cautious. Both teams are.
Yeah, but just as much as that happens, every time a player gets the opportunity to go to the air, they're trying to get something done. Flair trying to get it done on the physical
right now,
end.
please, please.
Joystick cannot get there for the shot, and cue ball will send it away.
Send it to the wrong direction. Oh, there's
Cue ball off the ceiling. Joystick with the 50, and Squirrel's going to step up to try and get it on target, but it'll be 50'd away, and Pixlr on it again. Squirrel collects it on his own backboard, trying to go coast to coast. He's got it over 1. Can he get the reset? He's got it. Missed flip, and Levens will be 50'd out to the corner. Carthage survives that attack, but still on their half. Cue ball, touch to himself. Flair up. He's going to be beat. The force up, though, will give his team a chance, and Joystick one touch. Pixlr, a team effort from Carthage Black to keep that one out the net, and 20 seconds now remaining in regulation. Can a team get it done here, or are we going to be going to overtime? Levens, the pass mid. Shut down by Flair. 14 seconds remaining. Oh, mid. So Pixlr! Pixlr with 11 seconds remaining. Flair the pass off the backboard. Squirrel and cue ball are just solo and boost. Cue ball can't get there in time.
It was out right in the open for Pixlr to just hit it straight into the net.
Quite the play from Pixlr and some great teamwork between them. Now you just got to stay alive for the next 10 seconds. The kickoff's going to go into your half. Your Carthage cut off by Missouri, and Pixlr will send a boom and clear away. Levens probably gearing up for one more. Flair touches it out. Squirrel's going to keep it alive. Cue ball pops it up. Flair.
It's alive into the ground.
We're going to leave it for Pixlr. Pixlr clears it away, but Levens will step up. The big bump from Pixlr, and it'll be just the barrier that keeps Carthage ahead here. The ball will drop, and that is going to leave us with a Game 1 victory for Carthage Black.
2-1. Wow, that's in what, 5 minutes?
Yeah,
Right?
5 minutes of gameplay there. Oh wait, with the overtime, right? No overtime. No overtime. I'm losing it. 5 minutes. Just 5 minutes, guys.
Is
but-
that a decent score for 5 minutes or no?
We've seen it goes both ways. Sometimes you got a bunch of defensive action, like we saw. Carthage Red was able to keep up a lot of defensive action. If both teams are able to play as well as Carthage Red was last game on defense, you can see low-scoring games. This time, a couple of goals, but still relatively low-scoring for a game. And Carthage probably is going to try and step on the gas a little bit and make Missouri play the shootout that they want to play and get these goals in.
It's
and-
nice and steady.
Squirrel's going to be able to touch that one around, try to make something happen at the beginning of this game. Flair's going to shut it down for a second, but he's only going to get it one touch away. It's a free ball for
Two
cue
lemons.
ball.
Yep.
Picks on the return. Cannot keep it going. That's a tough ball for Joystick to read, and Levin's going to be up
Doesn't
for it.
get it.
Flair, the 50, goes all the way back to his back
What
wall.
a
And
great defense.
Missouri Valley threatening again. Joystick to touch out. Pixler gets the beat, and I think that's last man. If they can get it mid, that's going to be a goal. Pixler to the backboard.
no!
Cue ball cannot make the
Hey!
save. Flair slams it home.
Better than expected.
Cue ball, the lone man back, tries to get it done, but Pixler will get it to the backboard and set up his teammate in Flair. Carthage Black on the board early, trying to keep that momentum going from the last game and the last goal.
Seems to be doing pretty well.
Flair high off the backboard. Squirrel's going to try and collect it. Joystick, fake chow for a
Oh!
second. Pixler will slide in for the 50.
That was really
The 11th
fast.
is mid. The shot high off the crossbar. Flair with the touch. Squirrel trying to get there. He gets the bump. Leaves it for his teammate. Cue ball off the top left. Perfectly placed. Joystick tries to get the touch. Squirrel is going to leave the ball and bump Pixler. That's selfish play. Missouri Valley is going to need some more of that if they're going to be able to keep this pressure going. But we're tied up with just 1 minute passing in this game.
Not too bad, not too bad. Flair getting the first kick in, and then it's passed straight to cue ball. He still has it, but Pixar reaches out, grabs it.
All the way back to the Carthage Black backboard, and Flair trying to get the ball off of there, but unfortunately it'll be cut off by Missouri Valley. Squirrel's going to step up, clear out, but Pixar will be there. It looks like he
Right
got a
on
touch
that
on the way
backboard.
out. Cue ball to collect the catch, and he's going to
Easy
pop it up,
dribble.
but Flair will be there to take it out of their Carthage half.
Lemons with the attack, hitting it straight to Pixler, who passes it all the way to Joystick in the corner.
He's not going to be able to get things going. Flair will step up for Carthage Black off the backboard. It's going to pinch all the way to the corner. But Joystick, this Carthage team seems to be there for all of the clears for Missouri Valley, and that's got to be hard to counter if you're Missouri. Flair stepping up this time on the left side. Touched by cue ball. It's not the greatest. Flair's trying to get the
Keeps
50, but
ricocheting.
no. It'll clear out for a second, and Pixler will not be quick enough to get there. Flair sending it over to the wall. Pixler, the quick cut, the shot on net! Caught out lacking.
That was so far shot,
An
too!
aggressive play from Pixler. The great pass by Flair, and nobody is back for Missouri Valley off the demo, I believe, by Joystick. That's going to be great news for Carthage as they pass the second minute of gameplay here.
I think it's the same goal as last time. Same score as
That
last
one's back to
time.
Flair. Flair with a free ball. Unfortunately, cue ball is going to be quick up to it, going for the double.
Goal.
Joystick will save it. Cue ball just meters away from getting that one. Joystick over one. Squirrel's back. He can't get up in time. The air dribble will go in.
Had his eyes straight on the ball that whole time. Look at him go.
What a play by Joystick. That final touch is going to get it over the head of, looks like, I think that's Pixar
Squirrel
trying to, Flair trying to steal that, but Carthage able to get to back-to-back goals here to stretch their lead to 2, and Missouri Valley is going to have to pick up the pace if they're going to be able to get things going. Squirrel in the Carthage corner leaves it for Levins. Levins off the backboard, a misplay by Joystick, but Pixler will help him out, and just like that, the attack is thwarted by Carthage Black as they go back on attack. Holy, that's a lot of
Roll,
hacks,
Richard.
a lot of rhyming. Shot by
What?
Flair, off the mark. Pixler will be able to get the double bid there. Joystick, wow.
Oh, I missed it.
What a pass. It won't be able to find the mark. Great play by Missouri Valley on defense, and Flair stepping up, going to touch it away once to go again. Squirrel up. Pixler's going to get a piece of it, and that's going to be a hard play to counter, but cue ball steps up around Flair. the backboard. Nobody's home, though, for Missouri Valley, and it's a missed opportunity
Demo.
for sure. But a demo is going to give a little bit of pressure away to Carthage, and now they're going to try and take advantage of it. Out to Levens, though. Missouri Valley, the quick turn, but no, the demo will come out. Carthage relieves the pressure. Joystick, the last second save, and Missouri Valley can't get a hold of any sort of momentum here. Demo on the goal line again for Joystick. Flare steps up to get the...
clear shot.
He'll get the block of the flick, and Carthage still stellar performance on defense.
Joystick trying to pass it over all the way straight to Levens in its hands. Doesn't. Ugh.
Pixler able to get that one on the backboard, and it's going to be an opportunity for Carthage Black to set up a counterattack, but instead Missouri Valley diving in to keep the pressure away from them for a second cue ball, helping out his teammate and Squirrel, and this time Squirrel will be the man up. Pixler, last man back. Levens has got the beat on him. That's mid. Squirrel shot. Two players
Nice
going.
back
None of them
door.
connect. Missouri Valley has to race back, and Levens will be there, but that was quite the missed opportunity for them. Another 50 on the goal line. Squirrel. Pixler gets back in time. Sound like a dog out here. Squirrel.
Bro, it's the
world's.
dog from Up.
Oh,
What's his
what is his name?
Doug.
Doug. Skimmed by Levens. It won't find the mark, and Joystick has the easy collect. Time ticking by for Missouri Valley. If you got something in the bag, it's got to come out quick. Joystick, the goal line demo, and Pixler tries to walk that one in. Unfortunately, it won't get around the defense.
You know, he was just like, walking it.
Flair off his own corner will not be able to make anything
Pass it
happen, but
straight to
Joystick is
Joystick.
there to get the 50.
Nick's
Pixler helps
gonna-
him out.
Woo!
That one will drop, and game 2 is going to go to Carthage.
It was 3-1. That was a really. If you were Missouri, that would be a really like missing a hit, I guess. Like that's really hard to come back from.
Yeah, quite the gut
That's what
shot
I
for Missouri Valley, but there's some bright spots. There's a couple opportunities where you had some shots on net that really could have found the mark, but instead, it's really these great saves by Carthage Black. There were 3 of them, but I think especially some that I remember, just like Joystick, some great saves on the goal line. That last man getting back, and you might not get a save for it because it's a little bit further out of the net, but that play on to race back and stop any of that counter pressure is really important, and Carthage is doing a good job of balancing their high-level attack with that. They actually are behind, equal on saves, but leading the lobby, and everything else is Carthage Black. And all players chipping in, as Flair's going to lead with the MVP with 408 points, but the lowest player is Pixar with just 374. Joystick was just 3 points away from taking the MVP away. That's going to come thanks to his 2 saves and stellar play on defense, but Carthage Black out to an early lead in this series, and Missouri Valley, while they're still in the playoffs with a loss here, you really want to get this high level of play in your system as you go up against these teams that you never played before, and you need to be at the top of your game going into the playoffs.
Oh.
Oh.
Love. We're having some a little bit of technical difficulties, but that's okay. Also, I apologize if my words are very jumbled and rambled. I haven't casted Rocket League in a while, ever since the LAN for those 2 weekends.
It's an interesting game. I've been playing it for a while, and sure, so have these guys. So don't be worried about the impressive
Oh, yeah,
skill
this
or
is
anything you're seeing.
Your expertise.
Oh yeah, but as we've been talking about how Carthage Black sitting at undefeated at this point, but Missouri Valley is just behind them at 5-1, and that's gonna be a preview to the matchups that we might see in the playoffs in the next coming weeks between between Carthage Black and other teams, because Carthage Black is going to be playing teams that are at the top of the other division. Missouri Valley, obviously the second best team in this division by the record, but
It's the same as like NECC, where if like seed 1 goes against D4 and stuff. Oh,
Yeah.
right. That's great.
so Carthage will get a little bit
I
of an easier
complained about
matchup
that
next
earlier.
week, but right after that, I believe they're going to be playing the winner of the 3 seed from our side and the 2 seed from their side. So possibly a rematch if that 3 seed wins out, but also could be a new opponent. And then after that, you're going up against the other side of the bracket, which could be basically anybody. So lots to look forward to. And Carthage White punched their ticket earlier today. Sticking with the
What happened?
punched their ticket. They won in 4-0.
Oh, congrats.
Yeah.
I
Big
was
play out
at
of-
practice.
Big
during
play
them.
out of Blaze Cupid, one of our seniors, and Vale's our other senior. But Today it's been we'll see if Flair can live up to the play that the other seniors have been doing, or if he's going to stick with the team role and get the job done regardless of how that goes. But guess we're just going to be sitting here for a brief moment because of a technical issue. But looking back at this season for all of these Carthage teams, but specifically the NECC portion, Carthage Red, you got the level up to D1, and unfortunately, you're not exactly performing at the great level that you want to be. The win column isn't really in your favor. They pick up their first win today, but how do you really bounce back from a weak season like that when you're sitting here and you're playing such great teams, you're living up to that high level skill, and just things aren't going your way?
I don't know. That really comes with a lot of team bonding, I would say. They have to communicate more, not just as like team players, like in the game of Rocket League or any game that you're playing, really. You have to also communicate outside of that. Like, I've been bowling with my Smash team recently, and like we've been watching movies and stuff, and I think that made us more have a connection, and it makes us stronger as a team to have a good like mental state.
Yeah, that can be a big thing. A nice connection between your teammates. But when as Carthage is looking back at this season, you got a lot of great moments, especially Carthage Red is looking back. They've got Midwest Battlegrounds, they got Red Sea to Rumble, they got WEC, those big LAN events that you're able to win, and all the guys are together for that. So there is that team bonding, and that's just an extra level of protection against those poor mindsets that you can think about. As we get into here, Carthage Black, we're gonna be going back again into game number 3. Brief technical pause there, but Missouri Valley might have found a little bit something in the break as they get a shot on net early. Squirrel's going to try to take advantage of that one. Gets the reset. Flair has to save it, and that's going to find the net. Levin steps up.
Fun.
First 12 seconds of gameplay here, and Squirrel goes below Joystick. Flair has to step up for the 50, and Pixar unfortunately caught on the backboard, not able to get there.
I forgot how interesting the end goal animation could be.
Yeah, the goal explosions.
I like the flowers one. Someone had that, like, on the
It might be
on the
Tanner.
LAN.
Tanner might have it because he usually wears the flower
Maybe.
Oh, there's a
Oh,
shot
that
on
was
the
so
net.
close.
Oh, Pixlr floating down will save it. Epic save. Flair here tries to get something going. Limited boost though, and Joystick will step up for the Carthage Black team. He's gonna get one touch to the wall, stepping up to get another, and Pixlr shot
Blocked
down
the
by
back-
Cue Ball.
And the backboard, too.
Levin's able to clear it out for a second, but Flair will step out and clear it right back. Squirrel able to get one of his own, and a little bit of boomer ball here for the past couple of seconds. Pixlr trying to get the ball out. Joystick just a step outside, and there it is again, a shot on net. Missouri Valley picking up the pace and getting a couple more opportunities now after the break, and see if Carthage will be able to respond with some of that stellar play they had before. Shot! Ooh, Flair 1-1
blocked
there,
by
and it's going to
Cue
be saved on the goal line.
What a good job that Cue Ball did. Oh, what? Back reverse.
You see a player waiting on the boost there. Oh, no! Missouri Valley flips the field quickly, and
Earns their second goal for the game.
Flair steps out, can't get there in time, and unfortunate for sure. Still a lot of Rocket League
We have
left,
a lot.
but
Yeah, we have a lot of time left.
Missouri Valley was able to get a little bit of a momentum stop, and pendulum's gonna swing right back in their favor here as Levins is trying to keep that going for a little bit longer, but shut down by Flair for a second. Cue Ball steps up. Joystick able to recover after Pixlr's miss, and they'll go right back into the Missouri Valley half.
We're all passing it over to Levins, but a flick and a miss straight to Flair.
Shot!
Oh.
Another one! Cue Ball! His
Oh.
first of the game. All players from Missouri Valley stepping up to make plays here. And Carthage is just missing the mark on a couple of these touches, and you're going to have to short that out over the next couple of minutes if you want a chance in the rest of the series. Otherwise, Missouri Valley can pick this momentum and run with it.
They need a calm reset and then shoot straight back in.
Joystick. Pixar tries to step up. Flair this time.
Flair with the
Waterfall
block.
down.
And on
The double
backboard
tap
to
from Joystick. That's quite the play from Joystick. He'll pinch it off the crossbar and in, and that's a little bit of the kickstart that Carthage Black needs to shift the momentum back. Job is not finished, though, as they're still remaining down 2 goals with under 3 minutes remaining. Squirrel gets the break here off the kickoff, trying to get the bump. Flair will evade it and get a touch away. On the ball again, Levin stepping up off the backboard. The waterfall! Ooh. Squirrel can't do it. Cue ball steps up off the post and in. Cue ball, his second of the game, slotted top left bins.
Wow, 4-1. What can you really do as Carthage here, you think?
Yeah, really, you're going to have to shore things up on the defensive end and play a little bit better in the front
Defense,
court. Probably
yeah.
get this ball away from Missouri Valley and challenge the ball a little bit early. Flair, there's an opportunity for him.
Go.
He'll beat
Straight
the man
shot.
off the wall.
That's what you love to see from a
the
senior.
Kickoff will go right to Flair, and he'll just dust cue ball to this, and it's going to stop that momentum for a second, but still, a lot of game left, and Missouri Valley has had the opportunity to tack on more goals, and they'll probably try and take it again. Levins has a kickoff break, and he'll find one there.
He got it.
Quite the kickoff executed by Missouri Valley. That one's going to drop right behind Squirrel and right to Levins.
Right into his arms, if you will, or I guess his wheels.
So, quite a storyline
revving up.
shift in this game as Missouri Valley will take a quick lead with 2.5 minutes remaining, but
Their blue screen really helped that.
yeah, a little bit of a reset possibly, but
Yeah, cool down, you know, get your blues on.
touch up, Pixler.
With the clear
It's off the
pass
pass
all
from
the way
Joystick,
to
shot on net.
Pixler, who
Cube.
makes the goal?
Cue ball cannot get back fast enough. And Pixler will absolutely dust him to that ball. That's a little bit, I keep talking about this momentum, and it just shifts back and forth. And if one of these teams can grab hold of it, it's going to be hard for the other team to come back. We still have over 2 minutes remaining. It looks like 3 or 4 goals scored in the last minute.
Oh,
Shot mid. Cue ball will get the touch, and that one's going to go all the way back. Joystick
Great,
trying
yeah.
to collect it, and Squirrel will fly in to
Get
make
to
that
the
uncomfortable.
other
Flair, the
lane
touch
and-
to the wall. Levins
that's
grabs that
gonna
mid boost, but he
ricochet
can't
to
turn
the
quick
blue.
enough. Pixler steps up, got a little bit of a beat, but
protected
Squirrel
by Squirrel.
is there.
New joystick from the wall, straight to Pixler, but Cue ball steals it.
Quick
Oh.
jump by Pixler, some great fast aerial skills, and
They just can't take their eyes off that ball.
a little bit of a dry spell here for
Oh.
both teams, about 30
What the-
seconds of scoreless gameplay. But Pixler retreating back,
Oh.
going to make the save out on the goal line, and
Yup.
Levins has to worry about a diving Flair. Flair will get the best of him. Now he's on the ball again, past mid. It's going to be over Joystick's head, and he'll be demoed, unfortunately. Pixler trying to keep the pressure going for a second. It's going to go right back to Joystick, but Joystick doesn't have the boost to follow it up. Flair pitching in, shot mid, Pixler!
Woo!
There it is, all boys from Carthage pitching in to get this one in the net. Flair stepping up, he's going to get the beats off the backboard, and Pixler, the shot around Squirrel. And now we're within 1 goal in this game.
It's
While
what
it's
we
been going
needed.
back and forth, Carthage is on a 2-goal streak here.
Yeah, it's what you needed.
There's Squirrel diving in to try and make it uncomfortable for Carthage, and Flair will jump to the backboard, a quick catch, but it's going to be
they're
touched
on
out to
their
Cue
goal
Ball.
line.
Cue Ball, 2 goals on the game so
Pixler
far.
has a clear shot, and Flair taking it to Cue ball.
That one won't be able to find the mark as Joystick is 50'd out, past mid by Pixler, but Flair can't cut fast enough. Levins the shot!
Yup.
Carthage a little overzealous and aggressive, and they will not be able to find the mark. A little bit of a miscommunication. Joystick jumps out to the corner instead of going back, and easy goal for Missouri Valley. But Carthage has scored. We've seen more than 2 goals get scored in this 50-second period, so not out
Another
for sure.
50
And there's a
seconds
fake
for
kickoff
it.
by Missouri Valley. Squirrel's going to take pressure, but Pixler will find the demo. That one's going to fall right on the spawn of the Missouri Valley player, and Flair now touching mid. Squirrel is uncomfortable for a second. Cue ball has to
Straight
step
cue ball.
up, but Joystick's shot off the backboard.
Oh.
Pixler can't get there, and one goes to the wayside. Pixler's going to have to.
Get demoed.
There's Flair dropping it mid. Stepping up is Squirrel who get the catch. Joystick can't do anything about it, but Pixler will step up and cue ball the miss. Joystick goes for the bump. 17 seconds pass, and Missouri Valley has evaded one more attack. Squirrel now trying to get the bump, but Joystick will step up. It's now or never for Carthage, and Flair is going to get that one popped over his head. The pinch out won't go very far, and got to score quick if you're Carthage. You still need 2. Time passing by, and this one's going to go to Missouri Valley as it drops.
Wait. Oh, yeah. Let the nut catch up with me 6-4. My bad.
Carthage gave it their best
just
effort.
shocked
800
through that
points
whole
from
game.
Pixlr, but Levens, 777 of his own. 4 goals lighting up the scoreboard. The hat trick +1. Wizardy out of him, and that's the kind of play that you're going to need out of the remaining players of Missouri Valley if you're going to be able to fight back. But Carthage Black, a little bit of a stab, a little bit of a trip, and if you start stumbling and falling and not able to catch your feet, this series can get out of hands quickly. And Levens trying to start things up again, carries it over 1, and he will find the net. Levens picking up where he left off last game as he picks up his 5th goal of the last 2 games, and it's going to be right over the head and past Flair. 1-0 Missouri Valley as we kick off game number 4.
Like Jesus, he just walked straight into that water, and it splashed.
Shot from Flair off the mark. Carthage trying to answer back quickly, but unfortunately for them, it'll be stopped by Missouri Valley. Flair the clear out, but it's to no one. Levens will take control of it.
Straight into their other goal. Oh, and no, it's ours.
Pixlr bumped off by Cue Ball. He'll get the demo though on the other end. Pass mid. Levens back in time. It'll hit the corner.
What a
And
great defense.
that boost will not spawn quite quickly enough. Cue Ball on very limited boost. Squirrel trying to step up to the backboard. Can he double? No, it'll be saved away by Pixlr. And another attack by Missouri Valley. Stopped by Carthage Black, but still Carthage Black
too
needs to get
fast.
things going on the attack. But Flair trying to do something. Flipper set over 1. The dunk.
Oh, no!
Cannot get the dunk. Squirrel throws his body in front of it, but Pixlr flies in. Pressure not evaded. Carthage Black still keeping it up. Joystick to the backboard. That's a bump by Squirrel. Can Joystick get there, but he cannot.
Two hit.
Levens
for the
able to
backboard.
relieve the pressure. He'll get it around Flair. And Carthage Black still threatening, but a little bit of a sigh of relief for Missouri Valley as the pressure evades for a second. But the demos
on
and
the blue
physical
side.
play are making it difficult to defend. Pixlr the shot off the post. That one will skate away. And Carthage still scoreless as we approach 1.5 minutes into
But
this
so
game.
many demos.
Carthage really picking things up on the physical end, and maybe that'll give them a leg up. Flair, not a lot of boost. He'll touch it to the backboard. Cue Ball misses. Pixlr the shot. No! Saved by Levens. Joystick now trying to keep the pressure. He waits a second, and
Straight with the boost.
Pixlr will
too.
step up, but that
How
one will
did
be
it
missed
just
by
hit nobody?
both Joystick and Cue Ball. Flair expertly
hit.
floats down to get the block there, but he'll bump his teammate Joystick. Joystick can't get it over Squirrel. He'll be skied to the air. Cue Ball the cut, and we've seen these quick cuts by Missouri Valley produce some goals in the past couple of games, but can Carthage get the plays of their own and security? But this time, it'll go to the wayside, but Missouri
Joystick
Valley is
gets
still
demoed.
threatening. Squirrel has to race back there. He'll be able to get the job done, but counterattack for Squirrel. Can he get under that?
Oh!
Looks like a demo, but the
demo.
reset won't go his way, and now it's going to be Carthage Black on the counterattack. Joystick the shot high, touched away by Squirrel, and Carthage Black doesn't exactly have the high level of aggressiveness and pressure that they had in the remaining past 2 games.
I guess they just didn't feel any of it until now. They
There's
were just
Flair,
so
the
cool-headed.
shot.
They need to find that momentum back in coolness.
Pixlr can't get that one mid, and there's the player diving in Flair, but he'll get over his head. Scary
Straight
moment
to
for a second.
Pixlr.
Squirrel the bump.
Oh no!
Flair will get back in time, and
the
Joystick
break
on the
back.
break, trying to bump the man in the net.
Oh!
He goes squishy. Joystick chases him in the net. Pixlr able to get the shot off of the pass to himself. Flair will get the hockey assist, and that'll be one to tie it up with just under 2 minutes remaining in this game.
Hooray! 2 minutes.
Missouri Valley
We
was
love a
able
tie.
to run up the score last game, get the 6-4 victory, but this time things going a little bit slower, more mirroring game number 1. But Carthage took the lead there at the end in the last 12 seconds. Does Carthage have
Escape the
another
post,
goal
escape
in
the post.
them? That one will race away, and there's a shot opportunity. Pixlr will not find it. Flair trying to get one
Flair
of his
maybe?
own. Sorry?
He's just in there. Oh no, I was talking about this.
Cue ball there on the sidewall, trying to keep it to himself. He'll get it around Flair, but not a lot of time, and
Just dribbling
teammates
it?
have to help him out to get that one away. Carthage stepping up, Pixlr to the backboard, joystick and demo on the goal line. Pixlr, the double tap! It'll find the mark! Come on! Pixlr stepping up big for his team. Minute 14 remaining. Look at the emotion out of him. Pixlr, great
yes,
shot
so
there. It'll
happy.
find the, you missed the scream out of him.
Oh, well.
Should have called it out earlier, but minute 14 remaining.
I think we were also screaming.
Carthage Black
It was joyous time.
in the lead, but don't count Missouri Valley out yet. They had some great scoring last game and have the tools for sure. Levens really has been that bright spot for Missouri Valley, and if Carthage Black gives him the opportunity, he'd be sure to take it. Squirrel trying to set something up. He'll try and flick it over Pixlr, but Pixlr too large to get it out get it over. Flair able to clear things away, but that'll be the reset for Missouri Valley. Squirrel collects, flicks it up. Next man up is Pixlr, and he'll be able to get the 50 over, but Levens able to collect and pass mid. Cue ball, a little bit of hesitancy, and Flair will beat him to it. And now Carthage still squeezing on this Missouri Valley defense, and it's very difficult to score if you're stuck on your own half, but this time they'll be able to get it away. Levens has to worry about a Pixlr that's able to get the ball at the backboard and clear it all the way to the other half, and now Squirrel trying to shift things back, time slipping away from them. Pixlr the save. I mean, the shot attempt on the goal line won't go, but Squirrel trying to get it going, and now 10 seconds remaining. Levens, limited boost, but Pixlr will shut it down, and Squirrel trying to do something for Missouri Valley. The ball will drop, and Missouri Valley just, the game will
keep
slip
up.
away from them.
I couldn't keep up.
Lots of shots for Carthage. It'll be 11.
3-1 in the game.
Joystick's going to pick up the wooden spoon as he scores under 100 points. Cue ball nearly escaping. We'll upgrade him to an iron spoon, but 11 shots, and that's going to be the recipe to success for Carthage, is an insurmountable amount of pressure. And it seemed like things weren't looking great until that second goal, and then there was a dry spell for a brief moment for both teams, and it was just a
Yeah, it
stellar
was just-
defensive play.
Kept going, and no one was really doing anything. They were just passing it on.
Well, now we're on match point. Carthage going for the Carthage sweep, as we call it, 4-1 victory. Joystick's going to be obliterated. Levens taking him out, and Squirrel trying to get something started at the start of this game. To the backboard, Flair, a costly double. I'm not sure who
Wait,
put that one
what?
in the net.
Squirrel.
Had the way to the backboard. Flair jumps.
Oh, wow.
And it looks like Squirrel is going to put
Hit
that
it.
one off Joystick's car,
Yeah.
and that's a heartbreaker to start off game number 5.
Oh.
For Carthage, but it's going to be a little bit of a token of grace for Missouri Valley. Flair trying to get stuff started right back again. He goes ceiling a little bit further away from him. He'll try and get back, but dumps the boost for limited to no pressure. And Pixlr stepping up, demo on the goal line!
Woo!
Joystick gets it right back.
All within the first 20 seconds, too. Both
Lots
teams
of
are now
action
even.
at the start of game number 5. Carthage, though they gave up that first one off the own goal,
He
answer
redeemed
back.
himself. He redeemed himself.
Yeah, Joystick stepping up big for this team. A little bit of an X factor. Flair's going to be demoed right there off the kickoff, and that's going to give
Right
an
off the
opportunity for
bat.
Missouri Valley. But unfortunate for them, it's going to be skied
Not too
high,
late.
and Joyce. I'll go through all of them. Flair with the reset and the catch. Levin stepping up to get the clear away, and this time it'll be Flair
Right to his
again. But
teammate,
Squirrel
Squirrel.
beats Flair. Pixlr clears it away. It's going to be mid, though, to Cue ball. Cue
Gets it
ball.
off the back too. Joystick bounces
Can't-
off the wall to Pixlr.
Little bit
Just
of
in the
boomer
air.
ball going for both teams. Shot
Oh!
from Squirrel. Lackadaisical defense
their
out of Carthage
seconds in the
Firebirds
game.
Black.
His second goal in this game, too.
Squirrel stepping up for Missouri Valley. Doesn't want to go home quite yet. Trying to keep this #1 seed odds and dreams alive. And I think they might also be at risk of dropping down to the lower seed possibly if one of these lower teams can take a win. So big game for Missouri Valley as they are stepping up here. But Carthage trying to keep that undefeated season alive going into the playoffs. Pixlr on the ball. unfortunately for them, that one will be shut down by Missouri Valley, and Levens on the counterattack. Passes up to Squirrel. Squirrel off the wall. The double tap.
Oh,
Pixlr gets it.
nice
Unfortunately,
block.
the dunk will not be there, and that one's mid to Flare. Not the touch he wants as it's going to go wide.
double tap.
Cue ball narrowly puts that one off the post, and quite a bit of action as we get started in game number 5. A minute and a half have passed. Flare, the shot.
And a demo, too.
That's got to be like 4 or 5 demos that have just led to shots in this series. And Missouri Valley really's got to stay and keep their head on a swivel because Pixlr is hunting for them.
They don't even know what hit them.
Somebody might have said something to Pixlr. He gave him a little bit of an eye roll.
Oh, well. It's okay.
The biggest, the largest, as they call it, coming up big for this team. Flare with the ice to get the shot off. Squirrel, able to get a touch for a second, but Carthage will answer back. Joystick the shot! Off the post again! The 4th defender for Missouri Valley will keep them in this game as we're tied 2-2. 3 minutes remaining. Joystick to the backboard. Double tap. Not on the mark, and Cue ball will step up. That one's going to go wide. Can Flare get back? No! Cue ball, the shot.
I was actually really sad about that.
Cue ball gets it over Flare's head. Flare with the
Just
speed
right
flip to
there.
try and get back, and unfortunately will not get there in time.
He was right there, too. The poor guy.
Unfortunate for Carthage, but a lot of game left, under 3 minutes remaining, but still, that's quite a bit of time in Rocket League, and Squirrel trying to extend the lead for Missouri Valley. Flare will shut it down, and Pixlr with an attack of his own. He'll leave it for Joystick. Joystick to bang upfield. Pixlr can't get there in time. A good 50 though.
Demo.
Levens goes for the boost, and Flare will get a shot on net, but Squirrel will help him out. Shot on net again. Levens is there. Firebirds Black still knocking at the door again and again, but Missouri Valley has a grip on it and will not let them in. The defense stepping up for both teams, but specifically Missouri Valley is keeping Carthage away from tying things up.
They just don't want to let go of that ball.
Carthage, though, has that speed to keep things going and keep the attack prolonged. Joystick not able to get it there, but Squirrel the shot on net. No, Flare is not able to get there in time, and Missouri Valley will extend their lead once more to 2 goals. Pass mid to Squirrel, shot.
We've
Flare
seen this happen before.
not committed to the double jump, and that one will get just over his head by a mere millimeter.
It's all right. There's 2 minutes left. There's still a lot of time left. Let's get going.
Lots of time, as my partner just said, but it's also a lot of time for Missouri Valley to stack on the lead. That one goes just wide. Carthage needs to find a way to answer back. Levens to the backboard, going for the double touch. Flare will be there to
First pass to the
clear it
corner.
away. Drops it down to Pixlr. Can Carthage get a counterattack going? Instead, it's going to be Squirrel to step up. And there's not a lot going for Carthage here. It seems like the last 2 goals going in the favor of Missouri Valley. And not really anything to see out of the dark for Carthage. But still determined to find some ways as Flare will clear that downfield. Pixlr trying to get to 50, but Cue ball, a great 50 of his own. Joystick beaten as well, and now this is a great opportunity for Missouri Valley to attack on another one. Joystick, limited boost. He'll be able to pinch that one behind him. Squirrel, quite the pop. Cue ball, a little bit scared and dazed off that one. Flare to the backboard. It's wide. Demo. Joystick cannot keep it in play. A disruptful demo for Missouri Valley to keep that one out the net, and Pixlr drops that one down. Flare will step up, and now it's really go time for Carthage with a minute remaining. Shot. Joystick can't turn in time. Cue ball stepping
That was
up
a
big
gorgeous
here. The
shot he
pass from
made.
Squirrel.
What a gorgeous shot by Levens.
Oh, it was Levens.
It was.
Did I say Squirrel?
Yeah. It's okay.
I think it was cue ball. I don't know. I'm so confused right
No,
now.
it was the one with the splash in the green. That was
Oh,
Levens.
I'm not really memorizing the goal explosions.
I got you.
All right. Combined, we might be one half good caster.
Oh, just a little.
I'm picking up like a third, maybe an eighth of the
You
good
got the
caster.
game. I got the colors.
Squirrel tries to get that reset over. He'll be able to keep possession of it, but Carthage able to collect it on their half, and Joystick trying to go coast to coast. He'll get it over one. Levens, the bump. Pixlr now. Joystick, the lead blocker.
Oh.
Squirrel, the narrow save. Flare, the shot. No! Cue ball's there. Squirrel
No!
able to clear it again, and that is a great
Protection
stand
by Joystick.
for Missouri Valley. now looking quite bleak with 7
It all
seconds
goes
remaining.
to this. It all goes.
Down 3 goals. This game is over.
That's not
And
it.
Missouri Valley not able to keep that one out the net.
Yay! That's
but-
still good though.
Yeah, Carthage Black will not be able to get it done in 5. We're going to be going to game number 6 on senior night here. Flair.
I really love games like that though. When they get the last shot in within 1 sec or 0 seconds of the game remaining. But I
Yeah.
just really love those shots. They're so cool.
Quite a lot of action in these last couple of games, and Carthage, that one just slipped away from them. And Missouri Valley really living up to the fight that they've had over the season to be 4-1. And Carthage, obviously, if you're 5-0, you've played
A
pretty
lot.
great teams and you've beaten them. But Missouri Valley might be
Maybe
that
it's
one
the
team.
pressure. The pressure on getting into the top seed.
Yeah, maybe this Carthage team has had quite a lot of experience, though, so I expect them to be able to bounce back here. But game number 6, Carthage still in the lead, 3-2 in the series, but the near reverse sweep is looming for Missouri Valley as they're 2 wins away. Carthage just 1 game win away from clinching the series and the number 1 seed, the undefeated regular season, but Missouri Valley sure won't go down without a fight as we get
Straight
started.
Shot to
Pixler.
Levens with the steal from Pixler. He reaches the goal. No, it gets missed by Squirrel. Pass to Joystick. Back to Levens. Back to Joystick. But just ricocheted off the wall. Straight to Flair. But hit and a
Carthage
miss.
cannot get anything going on the offensive end here. Everything's being snuffed out by Missouri Valley, and that's some good defense out of Missouri. Cue ball, able to get that one out for a second. Joystick, the 50 on the ground. The dunk by Flair. Levens is there. Last man back will save that one. And Carthage can't get it in the net quite yet, but the pressure is looming and building up. Flair shot over, but Squirrel will be there. Can he double it up? He gets another touch. Pixar the touch to the wall. Gets it around 1, but great touch by Cue ball will shut that down. Levens, sidewall read. Joystick misses it, unfortunately, and it's going to be Flair to step up for Carthage, and we're going to be a minute into gameplay, scoreless here. A little bit of a slower pace than this past couple of games, but
Maybe
demo
they're all
here.
taking a breather.
Squirrel's going to be off the field for just a second, and that's going to lead to a goal for Carthage Black. Those demos really paying off for Carthage, and now with 3 minutes and 48 seconds remaining, a little bit of a sigh of relief. Last game was a little tough. Missouri Valley got the best of us, but here
It was also just a beat tap. Like,
we're starting things off well, and Joystick is going to find the net
a
there.
straight to Pixar, almost having a clear shot, but hit
Cue
the
ball.
wall straight to Cue ball.
All the way to the ceiling for Cue ball, but Flair will rise to the occasion and get it done. Levens gets it under Joystick, and Pixar stepping up as next man. Can't get the double. That one's going to drop Cue ball. The 50 away. Next man up is going to be no one. Pixar with the late jump will 50 it away from Levens, and Missouri Valley still has the ball on the Carthage half. Flair's there. Can someone step up to put it back in their Carthage half? But Cue ball sends it quite wide, and Squirrel is going to be bumped
Straight to his
off.
teammate.
It's the backboard. Cue ball will be there, but Carthage still looming there. A demo or two could really clear things up. Pixler off the ceiling. Levens will catch it. Unfortunately, that one's not going to find the mark, and Pixler now able to cut back and keep the pressure away for a second. A misplay by Squirrel. Can this one pay off for Carthage? Back mid. Joystick up. Off the corner. No one's there to get it off the wall, but it's going to drop Squirrel. The booming clear away, and demo from Joystick to relieve pressure, but that one's still in for the net. Can the next man step up? And no. It'll go all the way back to the Missouri Valley backboard. Shot! Pixler can't get around it, unfortunately. Carthage escapes.
Oh, he has
Can't get the
great distance
counterattack to go,
corner.
though.
Levens getting stolen by Carthage straight to Squirrel. And he's keeping his eye on the ball, passing it straight into Carthage, but Joystick deflects it straight to Flair.
Carthage is able to step up on the defensive end here, but Missouri Valley had a few opportunities to find the mark, and this one's going to drop to Pixler. Pixler off the backboard, mid! Cue ball stepping up big, throwing his body in front of that one, and that one will bounce around for a second. Joystick with a flip. Cue ball steps up. Squirrel has to go as well, though, and Levens is low boost on the backboard by himself. The backflip, no! 50 won't go. Flair stepping up now to the ceiling. Instead of flip mid, Pixler shot! Finds the mark, Carthage 2-0. 150 remaining. Flair, the expert pass mid. He gets it past one. Pixlr, the speed to get it over Squirrel.
Squirrel. Giving them new names, you know.
Yeah. 2-0 here as we
What a
step
loving
past the
score.
second to last minute of gameplay, but Missouri Valley, we've seen them not be able to mount the comebacks in the last couple minutes, and this is going to be the time for them to step up, but Flair will pile on the damage with a goal here.
That's our senior.
Great
Making
showing
a-
for him and the rest of
Yeah,
Carthage Black
gorgeous
on
shots.
senior night, and that one will find the mark. Joystick just slammed into the wall there. Not sure if he let
He had
go of
some
the
fun.
controller.
He had some fun.
That one a good kickoff. We've seen Missouri Valley get a couple goals off kickoff, but that, unfortunately, Flair's there. He's going to get a touch around one to the backboard. Levin's on it. Touch away from him. Joystick's going to step up with a 50. It'll go mid. Back to Squirrel. Squirrel the shot. Pixlr stepping up for the save. Own goal. Oh, Joystick saving Flair there.
You love a good protective.
That one's to the
teammate.
backboard.
They
1
got each
minute
other's
and
back.
12 seconds remaining, but looking bleak for Missouri Valley as they still need to find a way to tie things up and force overtime or take the lead in regulation. Pixlr!
Almost.
Squirrel is able to get it away before being assassinated. Cue ball to break. Can't get that 180 flick to go, and unfortunately, that's going to be a missed opportunity.
Great
Cue ball goes
joystick.
out to the mid boost, and he'll be able to have time to get back, but 47 seconds remaining now in Carthage, looking ahead to a possible victory here in game number 6. Joystick the touch, keeping the ball away for a second. Cue ball's got no boost to challenge him in the air. Joystick, the pinch, it's gonna go mid. Levin's on it. Pixlr stayed on his own backboard for a second. The demo on the goal line. Joystick, last man back. He can't get the save, and Missouri Valley has life here. Looks like
Got there at
Pixlr.
one point. They're really proud about that.
Pixlr left his teammates alone. Flair got assassinated, and Joystick is just staring like, what am I supposed to do here? But 3-1, 30 seconds
30 seconds
remaining.
left.
This kickoff could really swiftly
The
change the
scores,
tide
yeah.
of this game. It's going to go back to Flair, and he's going to take it to his own corner. Going for a psycho. Cannot go quite as far as he needs to, but it'll get away for a second. Pixlr steps up. Cue ball is there. He leaves it for Levins. Levins to his own backboard. It's quite away from him, though. Joystick will step up and get the clear. Flair able to carry it. Gets the reset.
10
No, it'll
seconds
go
left
low.
on the clock.
Limited time, and Missouri Valley is going to not be able to get the job done here. Carthage, the undefeated
Still in
season,
the game.
remains
Oh,
alive as
never
they
mind.
secure the 1 seed in NECC.
Woo!
Great performance
did
out
it.
of all of the players here, but specifically, Pixar's going to pick up the MVP in that game. Senior Night Flair is going to come away with a 4-2 victory, and that's quite the performance. But all 3 Carthage teams taking the win today, and it's really
Oh, congrats, guys.
a great play out of them. Carthage Black looking to have a dominant postseason in the next coming weeks, so stay tuned for that. But we're going to be getting to an interview with our senior in just a second, so don't go anywhere, guys. We will be right back.
See ya in a bit.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back for our final interview with Mr. Tanner Flairley. How are we doing tonight, Flair?
I mean, good. You know, the thing I'm most happy about right now is that our red team got a win. That was good. I didn't get to quite see it. I was playing a match. I was actually low-key getting reverse swept in another league. We don't got to talk about it. But I heard red got a win because I was hearing all the cheering going on. So I'm pretty excited about that. And then, you know, we didn't lose a regular season of NECC.
And it's 7-0 right there, so.
All year, though.
All year.
In the
all
fall,
even
we
better.
didn't drop a game either.
Congratulations on that. How did tonight feel overall with this series? How are you guys feeling?
Well, you know, so for context, we did get reverse swept right before this series. So I'm proud of the bounce back we had with the guys. We went in, we just talked about it. We reset because, you know, we had like 10 minutes to reset before the next series started. Going in, you know, felt fresh, but, you know, a little, we did just get reverse swept, but we came out swinging. They iced us with a tech pause. That had to be it. They got a game after that. We adjusted to what they were doing. We realized we just need to stop giving this squirrel guy the ball. He's putting a highlight reel on us that we're going to see on TikTok later. Once we figured that out, we were able to just keep rolling, and Pix and Joystick, Penn and Lucas, bro, the two names. My two teammates are just like the goats. So
not even that
like,
blue screen could stop you guys from
oh
taking
god,
the win tonight.
like all I really had to do was just kind of all I really do ever in this game is like I sit back while my two teammates like do stuff, and as long as I don't overcommit, usually we're fine. So if I'm not overcommitting, we're usually like up by like 5. But when I start overcommitting, then you know, good thing we have a 5-goal lead.
Yeah. So obviously it's your senior night, and usually I'm not the one to do this. Turbot is, but he's not here. But he's there in the chat.
He
so
is. I see him.
He's saying
My
hi
goat.
and everything. So we got a couple questions for you, which first one's gonna be great for you. What made you choose Carthage as your college?
What made me choose Carthage 12 years ago? Let's see. What? I mean, all right. To be honest, the esports program was a part of it, but no. The real reason I chose Carthage, I've gone to small schools my whole life. In 8th grade, I had a graduating class of 6.
Oh, wow.
And so I was literally I was between here and I was between the University of Illinois and Urbana-Champaign. And ultimately, it came down to, all right, class sizes will be a little more manageable for me here, because I making that jump from like 15 people classes in high school to like 100 people classes at like a D1 school just didn't really seem right for me. Plus, I saw esports was getting off the ground. I picked up Rocket League right before coming here because I realized I couldn't aim for the life of me because I didn't really play video games as much growing up.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, it's allowed me to find like a great group of guys and great group of friends. So
Yeah, I mean, going along with that, that leads to my second question. How impactful has the program been on your life?
Oh, I mean, it's been like, it's gonna leave an indelible mark on everything I do for the rest of the time. Like these guys, I owe getting through college to these guys. I mean, there were highs, there were lows, and through it all, like I had my teammates. They picked me up whenever, and so I mean, I could never repay everything this program has really given me.
I'm glad to hear that from you. My last question I got for you is, what pieces of advice would you offer to students looking to join Carthage Sports?
Just do it. I mean, like, I know, like, I can't speak for every team, but, like, I've been around long enough to know that, like, everyone's nice. I mean, it's a chill way to, like, still get out that competitive itch, because that's the main reason I joined esports is COVID was happening, so my sports weren't actually happening at the time. But
what did you
esports
used to do back then?
I was doing baseball and tennis, and they weren't really happening my senior year of high school. And so I was like, all right, I'll pick up esports. So I mean, it's a great way to get out that competitive edge. It's a great way to find friends, and it's it's just fun. I mean, we've traveled to tournaments. We've got like, you just get to have fun with your team, and so just give it a shot.
It's just like any other sport.
The worst thing that could happen is you don't like it and you quit. I mean, like, there's no reason to not put yourself out there.
It's better
like
to make that attempt and not do it at all.
Exactly.
Last thing I'm going to say is the floor is yours. Any family, friends, close ones you want to say thank you to, the floor is all yours to thank them for.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, all my family, mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, my friends, everyone, my girlfriend, just thank you for all the support all the time. Shout out particularly in terms of Carthage Esports, my other seniors, Vale, who I've now watched all 4 years of his college career, Blaze, who I've watched all 3 years of his college career, and he's graduating with me. And also shout out Pix, who is the person I've teamed with the most at Carthage Esports. So shout out the three of them. I love all three of them and the rest of the guys, of course. But yeah, thanks for all this. It's been super fun. Hopefully, gonna cap it off with a deep playoff run, and then sayonara.
Sayonara from there. Couldn't say any better. We appreciate everybody joining the stream tonight. Please stay tuned because tomorrow we have Carthage League of Legends Senior Night. I think we got, 2 seniors? Yeah, 2 seniors. So make sure to be tuned in on that. I think that's, 7 p.m.? Yeah, 7 p.m. Central Time. So make sure you stay tuned on all of our social medias for that. We appreciate everybody that has been in on this stream. We are so thankful for all 3 of our seniors, Flair, Vale, and Blaze. It's been a wonderful night. I'm Hollister09. This is Flair. We had Hustle, Wolf Strike, and Mint Melee as well. Appreciate you guys all coming in. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care, everyone.